All right. And we should be good. Dang, who beat first? I'm pretty sure it was Wolfenfox. But yo, of course, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. Wolfenfox, Coros, the whole 9 yards. So what we're gonna start off doing is just like doing some PvP, so I can kind of like work into actually the stream, and then we'll go from there. No, we're gonna do that. We'll say those for like after stream, so I can like give it like some easy like auto plays, right? Hope you guys are doing well. Yo, Gameplay Boy, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Hope you are doing well. Can we get a shout out for Gameplay Boy 2222? All right, so we're gonna be going back to playing Burning Abyss. We finally got one of the better cards for the decks. I'm actually pretty excited for it. Let's just jump into it. Gotta be quicker next time. You definitely do. Lincoln Knight, welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful night, day, afternoon, whatever time zone it is for you. How's it going? Interesting. They're playing no extra deck, so they might be playing. So they're playing Pendulum. So know that. So they're probably playing Yosenju. We have Farfetch'd Seer is not too bad. We can go for a Dante and then a Beatrice. Oh, no, probably just Dante. Yeah, so they are playing Yosenju. So let's see. So this changes its scale, and that's pretty much it. Okay, interesting. Tour guide. Dang, it doesn't work too much. All right, so let's see. So Beatrice, once returning a player's turn, we can't do it the turn we summon Dante, but we can set a Burning Abyss monster from the deck to the grid. That's still very strong. All right, so not really too sure what they got going on here. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go with. I suppose we can normal summon Farfa. Yeah, we're just gonna try to possibly go for the OTK because that's very potential. So we're gonna special summon Seer with its ability potentially. Let's see. If they have Book of Moon though, it's gonna be rough. Let's see. So all face-up monsters, negate the activation. I mean, that's not too bad. We still have Rubik, thank goodness. We also no longer have to worry about the back row because it's already gone. So that's good actually in a sense. So we're gonna special summon Dante. Traveler of the Burning Abyss first. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna detach the Farfa because we're gonna be able to get the ability for sure. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good, Coros. I appreciate for asking, dude. My voice isn't like 100% back. I'm still missing my upper range. What would be called like the falsetto for those who are like, you know, music terms. But honestly, not too bad. How are you doing, man? Pika, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the hydrate. We are going to set. I'm feeling a little Karmika might be pretty good. All right, we're gonna go to combat. We're gonna swing with Dante, the Valor branch of the Traveler of the Burning Abyss. I can't freaking read today. All right, bastard. Yo, Kid the Brawler, dude, it's good to see you. How are you doing? Do we get a shot for Kid the Brawler? One of the best Genshin streamers of all time. Like seriously, this dude can fucking like heart of the cards like it's nothing with Genshin Impact. It's amazing.
Metal 6 love.
Yo, kid, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Yo, that's probably Prime USD. Let's go. Yo, Pika, it's great to see you. It's been a little bit, Pika. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you have a new palette of protein bars. Yo, of course, I appreciate that. They also do Minecraft, sometimes Fortnite, I think, but no. Great vibes. Great vibes. Cannot recommend them enough. I'm doing okay. How are you? I'm doing okay. My vocal range is still... Like, I have to kind of be a little bit more conscious of, like, when I try to, like, you know, do certain things with my voice. But aside from that, it's great. Yeah, I don't know. Like, when I actually get, like, insurance, like, yo, doctor, so here's my problem with my voice and my vocal cords. What seems to be the issue? Is like, well, your vocal cords, for one, sir, look up. I'm like, all right, I already knew that. So they're playing Yosenju, (1). When it's normal summon, you can be able to normal summon an ability. So that's... Let's see, if this card control another Yosenju monster. So they don't control another Yosenju, it's just face down, so we're good. I haven't had protein bars in a while, slacking on it. You gotta get your protein somehow. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so they're gonna go with Izana. That's not good. Because now they can be able to use the ability to be able to bounce back Dante, which we don't want them to do. So I think we're gonna have to go with the Karma Cut, unfortunately. This thing, what does he can do? You can discard, it doesn't matter. If you control another Yosenju, you can draw. That's not too bad. Feels great to be back. It's great to have you back as well. I'm assuming you might have like take like a little break, like due to school and stuff like that. Okay, so they can draw a card, which is fine. They can't go into anything in the extract, which is also good for us. As long as they don't have like another card. Yes, yo, we're good. We're good. We're gaming. We're gaming. Ooh, we got that Scarm, Malibranch of the Burning Abyss. Yo, sing to me, Scarm. Sing to me. Had to take a break. Fair enough. Hopefully the break was good though. Hopefully you're able to get like rejuvenated and be able to get like, you know, things taken care of. So we're gonna drop our oh, we actually hit Farfa and Barbar too. I guess it doesn't really matter, but we're gonna burn them like, you know, for damage because I like to do that. But got readdicted to Final Fantasy. Fair enough. Are you excited for some of the new things coming out for Final Fantasy 7? Like Ever Crisis looking really good, and the Crisis Core thing kind of like surprised me. Like, I'm not like that surprised, but it's still pretty awesome, you know? I actually have Crisis Core for the PSP. Yeah, like seriously, not even kidding. But I don't really have a means of playing it. It's really bad. So the fact that it's now coming over to like, you know, current gen consoles, like I'm pretty hyped for that. I've always wanted to see what it's like playing as Zack Fair and have a slight gambling addiction. So that's gonna be really, really fun. Because I heard Zack is like the boy. He is like the good boy. All right, we're gonna summon. Now I'm gonna do this right. We're gonna do this right. And by right, I mean not really right. Just kind of a little bit more requirements than needed to. But we spent forever trying to get Beatrice, so we're gonna use Beatrice. Yo, Christian, thank you for banning the metal text. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. That was gonna be a Final Fantasy R in Part 2, but seeing Christ Core getting a remake, it's so good, right? Honestly, I'm surprised we didn't see like a Final Fantasy 7 like, you know, compilation. Like, I mean, I hate to say it, but like Final Fantasy 7 Dirge of Cerberus is not that bad of a game. Like, soundtrack is great, the voice acting is good too, and the gameplay is actually kind of interesting. I will admit, Square Enix for the first FPS, I believe, didn't do too bad of a job. Yo, Wolfen, thank you for the shout for Christian. I appreciate you. All right, so we're gonna get some gems at least. We're gonna do that. If we could just like, you know, farm gems for a good chunk of the time, that'd be awesome. But we'll see how it goes. Just want a part 1 for the Switch, but everything else seems like a big surprise, right? I mean, I hate to say it, but I kind of feel bad for Switch owners right now. Because for the time being, I say, quote, for the time being, Persona 3, 4, and 5 are pretty much all coming to like, you know, Xbox and Steam. Well, you know, Steam has already had Persona 4 Golden. And then and then we get the Final Fantasy 7 stuff, and then Nintendo's just like, dude, come on. And like all the Switch holders are pretty much just, after seeing that, not seeing anything that they want from like the Persona stuff, it's just nothing but that. Just nothing but emotional damage. Hopefully, though, Nintendo does do the Nintendo thing and release, like, you know, acknowledge it is actually coming out. That'd be pretty cool, you know? Because I feel like, you know, Switch, I feel like they could easily run Persona 3 and 4 for sure. Persona 5, I'm not too sure. But there is a Direct coming out not too long from now, so hopefully they can kind of give us some more information. Coming next week. Yeah. Hopefully Nintendo's like, we just want to tell you when it's our time to tell you. We don't want the entire world knowing at once. We want to be the ones to tell you. And if not, they could be like, well, we wouldn't disappoint you, sort of thing, you know? For Switch, people have been wanting Persona. Seriously, right? I mean, I don't blame them. I love We hit 2 Scarm. Oof. I can make it work. I can make it work. Yeah, I can make it work. I mean, I don't blame them though, right? Like having Persona, like I would love to be able to have Persona 5. Like I would buy Persona 5 for the Switch if I could, just so I can be able to have an excuse to be able to buy it for the Switch to be mobile. So we're gonna use Scarm's ability. Scarm. We already used Tour Guide, so I don't need to worry about that. We will go with the Seer Loop. If anything, we can just, you know, do some other stuff. But I mean, at least the Persona games are going over to Xbox, because I feel like Xbox has like a drought with JRPGs. I could be wrong though. There's like a few good ones, but like there's very little Atlas representation. All right, so they're using their ability. Shuffle Reborn. You control no monster, target one monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but its effects are negated. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's fine. But like so far, Square Enix has been killing it. Kingdom Hearts 4. All the Final Fantasy 7 stuff. Final Fantasy, what, 16 now? Pretty solid. Pretty solid stuff. So its effects are negated. It's negated. All right, so just keep that in mind. Let's see. Then you can banish this card from graveyard. Target one card you control, shuffle to the deck, then draw one card. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Interesting. Neon Photon Dragon. Sure, summon your thing. Negate all their face-up cards currently on the field. That is not good. So we're gonna Book of Moon that. Starting on Switch, so I'm sure they can. Yeah, I mean that's actually a very good point. That's actually a very good point because Royal, you have Forbidden Lance. Well, that kind of sucks. Let's see. We have Dante in defense mode. Neo Galaxy Eyes. What do? You can detach from this card. Detach all materials from this from your opponent's controls. And this card gains 500. And attack that many times per battle. And we'll just get rid of it. I mean, that's a fair point to bring up. I'm not too sure how the performance is on the Nintendo Switch port of Strikers, but that's actually a very good point. Maybe it's just Atlas being Atlas, because I've heard like sometimes Atlas does like really weird things in terms of like getting their games on like other IPs. But again, Nintendo. Seriously? This dude had Monster Reborn after all that too? Yeah, that's an OTK. That's fine. GG, my guy. But yeah, no, that's a good point. And Nintendo and Atlas already have a pretty decent relationship as it is, right? Because like they have Catherine, Strikers. They have a few Atlas surprises, so gotta give him a nice. That was good. You know, that was good. Just Atlas things. No, it's great. Like if you ever would explain anything about Atlas, like and just like oh, it's just Atlas being Atlas. Oh yeah, that's right. It's just Atlas being Atlas and not giving us what we want. Because I mean, I've gone on record several times, like yo, Atlas, come on. If you put Persona 5 Striker, Persona 5 Royal on multiple consoles, I will buy it multiple times. Just because I like it. Just put all the Persona games on the Switch. Seriously, I think that's a great idea. But yeah, like. We have what like I just don't get why they would put Strikers and not even the original Persona 5, because Persona 5 Strikers is a continuation of Persona 5. So if you're like, little Timmy here, you go to GameStop, you buy Persona 5 Strikers, you pop it into your Nintendo Switch, and then you're like, I don't know who the hell these kids are. Like, you have no context. You haven't gone through the emotional tribulations on Persona 5. But like, come on, Persona 5 was so good. It was like my first Persona 5, like Persona game, so I'm kind of biased to it, but I really loved it. Persona 3 was great, and so was Persona 4. Like, I actually do like Persona 4. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I swear to God, if like, Nintendo just out of the gate just gives us a ton of like, Mario Strikers, like, update, like the new soccer game, like I'll be like, come on guys, just put this in the base game. We'll see what happens though. We'll see what happens, right? So we're gonna go with Utopic Onomatopoeia. They're gonna be doing a bunch of things. So Gaga Sister. Okay, so we're gonna probably go for Utopia. Yeah, Utopia. Ooh, they even got that alternate art. That's impressive. That's impressive. I mean, what we're all really hoping for is clearly. Actually, well, I should probably check before I spit my mouth. Let me just see really quick. Is this game actually on Switch or? Let me see. It's not. Yo. If we can get anything, give us this on, Nintendo Switch. Final Fantasy Origins, Strangers of Paradise. Best game of the year, by the way. Amazing. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Best game of the year. Strangers of Paradise is so good. The only Final Fantasy game out there with Limp Bizkit. This is actually pretty interesting. So we could take his Utopia. Well, yeah, we're going to try to win a very, very cheeky way here. So we're going to special summon Alich. Yeah, so use Alich. We're actually going to use enemy controller. We're going to sacrifice our Alich to try to take over his number 39 Utopia. So gimme. Perfect. All right, now we're going to normal summon Crane. Honestly, though, this game, it's not bad. Maybe it's because I've been on like such a Souls kick lately, but it's not a bad game. Sure, like it's pretty repetitive, but it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game. It's just very repetitive. All right, let's see. So we're gonna summon Dante, travel to the Burning Abyss after we steal their number 39 Utopia. We're gonna go into Dante's effects. We're gonna ditch Crane because we already used Alich's special summon effect. We hit Farfa and Seer. That's actually not too bad. Well, I played 2 Final Fantasy games. I need to play more. They're great. They're great. I think a lot of people kind of got burned out of them due to the fact, like, a lot of them are, like, changing, like, the kind of like the orientation, like how they're getting more futuristic or more modern. Because, like, Final Fantasy was always kind of like they've always been changing throughout the years, right? When you, like, compare it to, like, Dragon Quest for the most part, it stayed pretty similarly, you know? You know, we even need to attack with Utopia. We could have just gone with that. GG. But, you know, personally, they're great. Like, Final Fantasy, definitely great JRPGs. Same thing with Dragon Quest. Pika, have you played Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age? That's a really good JRPG. I recommend to anybody. Like, it'll take you about 80 hours to beat, but, you know, I still recommend it enough. I think I've ever finished Final Fantasy X. I started 10 and 15, but never finished them. I mean, okay, so you chose 10 and 15. So here's what we're dealing with. You're playing 1 where the main character has daddy issues, and then the 15 where everybody is driving a hybrid. So, like, you know, I'm just kidding. Like, for what I love Final Fantasy X. It's good. It's a really good game. Final Fantasy 15, I played a little bit of it, and I want to get back into it, but I kind of like had to put it down. And besides, like, the main character is voiced by Ray Chase. Like, Ray Chase is a great voice actor. But, like, no, they're good. I've played 7 to a great extent. I've beaten 3. I played a good chunk of 4. I beat 10. I started 10 too, and I beat 12. The hallway, there are 13. The hallway simulator. Fair point, indeed, right? Oh, you were attempting to start over Final Fantasy 6 because my dumbass saved over my file and lost a certain summon. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How long would it take you to get back to that point? Because was 6 one of the ones that was on the Super Nintendo? If I could draw any Burning Abyss, we good. Oh, yo, we drew Mr. Pig. That's good. That's good. We're gonna special summon Barbar, so we're gonna do that. 20 hours. Oof. I mean, on the bright side though, it was 20 hours. At least it wasn't 21 hours. Because, like, if you got all that far and you hit 20 hours, you're like, okay, it's salvageable. But when you hit the 21-hour mark, you might as well just, like, you know, just give up. No, I'm kidding. But I do need to go through the old, like, you know, classics of Final Fantasies at some point. It's just, there's so many games out there and so little time. So we're going to set Ballista Squad, potentially. All right, we good. Set enemy controller because we are a gamer. We're going to use Dante Travel to Burning Abyss's effect. We're going to detach Barbar first. I've been, you know, my luck sucks with Dante tonight. We hit A-Lich, so, I mean, it's not really important right now, so I'm not going to really utilize it. So we're going to go to combat. I'm just collecting dust in my Steam library. I mean, I feel that. I feel that. Drowning Mirror Force. Why? Why would you want to use that right now? Well, why? What? Why? Why would you want to use that? Why? Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, that's good for me, though, because I can keep putting the pressure. So we're going to go with Barbar, Mellow Edge of the Burning Abyss. Or at least attempt to. We're going to attempt to go with Barbar. So do that. And we're still in our battle phase. So we could still potentially strike at this guy. So we're going to do that. And the cool thing is we still have this monster for something, or using Ballista Squad. So it actually works out kind of well. So we're going to do that. If they use another one, I'm going to die laughing. Double Cyclone. Interesting. I mean, losing Ballista Squad kind of sucks. Yo, they're playing Ancient Gears. I love it. I like it already. It's so good. Ancient Gears is such a fun deck. Like, it's a really, really fun time. Oh, yeah. I can't. I can't. I mean, actually, we can't even do that right now, but that's fine. We'll have to go to end phase and pass turn. So that is fine. That is fine indeed. I'm actually going to change up the transition here on the fly really quick, so I don't have to do about that. Is this game where you actually challenge people? Yes, we are currently doing PvP because we don't have, like, enough people in the chat who wants, like, you know, duel me directly. So we're basically doing ranked. They're in the battle phase, so we can't really afford to deal with this right now. So we're going to actually change it to defense mode so we don't have to worry about, like, you know, taking damage. So because they're actually playing Ancient Gears, I know this deck generally pretty well. That's a good thing. We drew Livic. But there's a problem because we don't have a lot of cards that can get over 3,000. How are we going to handle this? We have Barbar. We can do the burn effect. So we're going to summon Livic, obviously, because I have nothing better to do. We could always go with Phantom Knight of Breaksword. No. We technically could. Yeah, we can go with Breaks. Yeah, we can go with Breaksword. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have much else I can really do. We're gonna go with Breaksword. We're gonna go Breaksword. So we're gonna summon Breaksword. Good. We're gonna use Ballista Squad as what we call in the business bait. So we're gonna detach Barbar. We're going to destroy our Ballista Squad because I don't want to lose Breaksword just yet. Get rid of Reactor Dragon. Because again, we don't have a lot of ways to deal with like 3,000 beaters. We just don't. And this dude actually gets rid of back row too, which is more concerning if anything as well. Sure, we'll just, banish that for 150 points of damage. The odds of this being a whatchamacallit, Drowning Near Force are pretty high considering it is Burning Abyss. So I think we're just gonna pass turn right now. Next turn though, we'll probably pop it by utilizing some of our destruction or something like that. So we'll see how this goes. Mind of the Plana, what do you do? So all of your opponent's managed to go to another dimension? What? Why? What's the point of that? What's the point of that? What's the point of setting it to a different dimension? Crane. Yo! So good. That is actually a really, really good rip. All right, so Crane's going to summon. We're going to use its effect. We're going to detach or summon Seer, Mother Branch of the Burning Abyss. And what's really cool about Seer, Crane, is that it negates the effect, so it doesn't kill our pig when he hits the field, which is very nice. Very, very, very nice. Very nice. We're going to summon Ghost Trick Alucard because Alucard can pop back row. Because at this point, I can use Alucard to destroy the back row. And then I can also, if he does end up summoning something like another reactor off of destruction of whatever, I could just simply use Breaksword to be able to destroy it. So detach this. We're going to go for the back row first. See how this goes. It was Fortress. Okay, kind of figured that could have been the case. Kind of sad. But, it's fine. We kind of figured as much as that was going to be happening. So I'm assuming this is probably maybe Gear Town or Planet Pathfinder, one of the two. Because you wouldn't want to set a Wyvern. You probably want to normal summon the Wyvern and use that for searching. So that would make a lot of sense. Any day now. They have like 2 targets, so can't be that hard of a choice. They have 1 target, I'm sorry. They have 1 target. Yeah, you do. All right, so we're still in our main phase 1, which, it is what it is. So we're going to use the Phantom Knight of Breaksword. Unfortunately, we have to detach. We got to pop Alucard, which kind of sucks. It really does suck, honestly. But again, we don't have a lot of ways of dealing with that Reactor Dragon. We'll summon Barbar again. Barbar's going to auto-destruct anyway, but we can just, banish another Burning Abyss and deal more damage. So we're going to do that. Libic is fine to get rid of. And then we're going to go to combat, and then we're going to swing at this, whatever it is. What? Yo. All right. I've never seen Gale Lizard being played in this game, but, that's fine. My brain's too small to learn how to play Garment games like these. I mean, I grew up with the game, so it's kind of like something that's like engraved in our minds. And I just never really, put it down. But I mean, I don't blame you, Pika, because the games definitely get more complex. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was definitely the same beast as it was, like, 15 years ago, unfortunately. We actually drew into Crane, which is kind of insane because, like, it means we win, probably, unless we have a Kiteroid. Because, like, they've introduced so many things to the game, like Synchros, Xyz, Pendulum Summoning, Link Summoning. It's insane. But I mean, if nothing changes, nothing changes, right? So the game has to like evolve. Yo, we hit a Seer and Phoenix Rhino Warrior. So that's actually pretty awesome. So we're gonna special summon back Barbar, because he's actually a pretty beefy boy. And then Phoenix Rhino Warrior himself, he could probably detach, like send anything. It doesn't really matter too much. We can just send Rubik because we don't want to draw into him really. We can always bring him back with using Seer. So go to combat, swing, GG. Let's go. I always felt like Yu-Gi-Oh was the easiest pick up out of the big card. I mean, you're not wrong. I kind of agree with you on that one. Actually, hang on, no. Okay, so I would say Yu-Gi-Oh is probably the okay. So to pick it up and learn, yeah, it's pretty easy and straightforward. But like to master, it's definitely a different story. But I think actually Pokemon is probably the easiest one that I picked up recently. Pokemon was pretty easy. Shadowverse is also pretty easy too because it's kind of straightforward. Magic the Gathering though is kind of insane because you could break the game very, very easily, you know. Deli Redeem VIP. I mean, technically that'll remove your mod status there, bro. Yo, Deli, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well, man. They started adding new spells types like Pendulum and I got lost. Oh, dude, I don't blame you. Because it's a spell and a monster. Like, what do you do with it? Right? No, I'm just kidding. Imagine being VIP. I mean, I'm not even a VIP in my own channel. Deli redeemed the big Yoshi hat. All right. Ugh. I'm gonna look so cute. I'm gonna look so cute. Big. I refunded the VIP for the memes. Yo, let's go. Yo, how good do I look actually? I can't hear a thing, but yo. This thing is huge. Huge. So good. So good. Can I actually wait. Can my headphones actually fit on this? I can't hear anything, but yo, let's go. Oh, actually I can hear anything. Let's go. Let's freaking go. There you go, Deli. What are you doing tonight? I can't even see. Actually, I can see just fine. Puffy, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How's it going? It's so big. Like, it's so top heavy too. Like, we actually got this hat from the subathon. Like, and that was actually a lot of fun. But yo, this thing is like such a bottom heavy kind of thing. It's such a beautiful hat. MTG is nuts. Aren't the cards like worth? Yes. There's like some cards are like 20,000. It's insane. Your voice sounding much, much better. I appreciate it. It's definitely feeling a lot better in its neutral range, but my falsetto is gone. It's very sad. I don't know why. And you tend to like use your falsetto a lot, especially like in the higher voice acting and like screaming and stuff. So I got to go check that out. Hopefully it should be fun. Deli, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Anyway, so this one's like a fusion card. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna summon this. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. If only I could actually get like the dog suit hat too. That'd be kind of funny, right? Or even maybe if I could just find a way to like be able to commission somebody to make the dog suit from like the emotes. That'd be kind of fun. Of course, it'll be hot, insanely hot to wear it, but it'll be kind of fun, right? We're gonna detach Scarm for Dante's effect. Oh, the pain. Not only did we lose Torga, but we also lost Crane. Why is this happening to me? Am I really that? Oh, it's so painful, but it is what it is. All right. But yeah, like Kid the Brawl, there are some Magic the Gathering cards that are like worth $20,000 to $800,000. It's insane. It is really, really insane. Thing is awesome, isn't it? Even has like the neck thing is on the back, you know, like the orange, the trills. Use Scarm's effect in the grave. Yeah, we're gonna use Scarm's effect in the grave. Totally gonna use Scarm's effect in the grave. Unfortunately, we can't choose like the best card, but you know we can still do it for sure. We will go with Seer because we can use Seer for the Dante loop. We'll just do that. And then, how long is this big Yoshi hat for anyway? Deli's like the first one to ever redeem it. What a guy. What a guy. 5 minutes. Okay, nothing. Let's go. So they're going a draw sense trap. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, the problem with the spell, though, is, like, it's kind of a gamble, you know? Like, I am a man, I think, no, I'm just kidding, who likes consistency. So, if they're, like, just taking a random roulette, it's fun, but, like, I like consistency. Ooh, there we go. Maybe we can always throw Dante to attack. Unfortunately, we can't special summon due to our Book of Moon being set. But, we can still do some damage for sure. Yeah, we can still do it. Detach Alich. We hit Barbar and Scarms. That's actually not too bad of hits. So we can at least get a search for sure during the end phase. Use Barbar's effect. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. So we can hit. So I can always. I mean, we already have plenty of cards anyway, so I don't really need to get the search from Scarm. I just need to do at least. So if I banish these three, it's going to be 450. We can normal summon Seer and then just attack for game potentially. So we're just going to go with that. An OG fetch land I have is a fetch land. Yeah, of course, Like those like dual lands and like fetch lands, they can go for quite a bit. I think like the most expensive card I have in my collection right now is like in the low hundred, like maybe actually like the under $100, but that's still insane considering I picked it up for like $9. Like the Magic the Gathering, like, you know, card market has exploded. It's insane. Who would have thought it took a global pandemic for Wizards of the Coast to profit like that? All right, so we're gonna go for direct damage here. He probably will not lose this one. I'm assuming he has something to protect himself. Yes, I kind of figured as much. So target a Gravekeeper monster in your graveyard to special summon that target. The effect activation are unaffected by Necrobally. It's 15/15. That's fine. We'll let it go through. Actually, we still have a win. We still have a win on our belt. Because we can replay the attack. We can attack with Malabranch over into it. It's going to be kind of weird to do it this way, but it works. Right? No, it doesn't, because it'll just kill itself. We are so bad at this game. We are very bad at this game. Actually, didn't. Well, yes, we already used Barbar's effects. We're not going to do that again. So we'll just flip Seer face down because I'm terrible at this game. Dante's going to trigger, putting in defense mode, and we'll pass turn. It's been over 10 or 5 minutes, so we are good with that. This is my key to victory. Oh my god. My head feels so much lighter. Let's freaking go. I still believe in my cards. I draw. So much lighter. So much lighter. Oh my god. Deli just gave me a new appreciation for my head at this point. Alright, so they're setting 2 now. I'm assuming another one's probably like a Rite of Spirit or something like that. Here I go. Draw. Ooh, Fiendish Rhino. Oh man, that'd been so good last turn, but it's fine. So we're gonna flip summon Seer because we might as well. We're gonna put him in attack mode as well. We can go with Rubik. Actually, we can actually make Virgil Rockstar the Burning Abyss, and that's actually not a bad idea. We could totally do that. Actually, wouldn't even be a bad idea either. So let's go with Virgil, a rock star of the Burning Abyss. Seer's gonna trigger. Yep, we're gonna go with that. We can go with. I guess we can put him in defense mode. I was trying to like think if there's a way that we can actually blow up our Barbar and just reuse his effect to be able to do banish 2 Burning Abyss, but that actually won't work. Then we can use your effect, so we can shuffle a card that they control. So that's pretty nice, actually. We're gonna go for the one that we always go for the one they first put face down. Typically, that's just kind of like how I go by. Because like I feel like the people who put the first card face down, like that's a priority item for them. Rite of Spirit. Oh man, we should have attacked with Virgil first. Oh, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks, actually. It's fine. It's fine. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. Sure, we'll take the 500. If anything, it kind of puts us closer to 2,000, so we could just tutor whatever card we want. I guess we'll take the damage. They're under 200, so right now they could still be searching out for something else, which is fine. Let's... Yo, GG. I guess they just didn't draw anything good or something like that. Like, honestly, I don't understand why some people just scoop right then and there. Personally, for me, I usually play the game out 100% because generally you actually still get something. Because, like, if you're playing Master Duel or whatever, and just, like, if you just scoop, you get, like, no experience. But if you lose, even without playing a single card, you'll still get a little something, something. I don't know, it's just weird people do that. All right, let's see. What do we have to deal with next year? Ooh, another Yuma player. I mean, Utopia, I believe, is actually doing pretty good right now just because of the new support they got with Zexal Unite and Zexal Open and stuff like that. I mean, this ability alone adds a lot to the deck. Like, look, that's like 2 paragraphs I don't even want to read right now. We actually did open up pretty nicely, though, with Phoenix Rhino Warrior and the Farfar. And we also opened up 2 decent back rows, pretty good disruptors, especially against an Exceed deck like that. So we're going to special summon Farfa too, just so we can be able to make our Dante. Unfortunately, we don't really have the, whatchamacallit, like the Burning Abyss in hand. We also don't have Calcap in the deck either. We will detach you. We'll mill 2. What do we end up milling? What? Both of our copies of Crane Crane? Why? Why? What did Crane Crane do to you? Whatever. All right, so we'll detach that. I guess we can always go with Beatrice. Oh, wait, no, we can't. Oh, we don't have a Burning Abyss in our hands, so look, that's why we can't go for Beatrice right now. Okay. Because, like, I was thinking what we could do is we could always summon Beatrice and then use that, like, during her, their standby phase. After you Scarm to be able to search out for, like, Farfar. But unfortunately, that's not going to work. That would just be disgusting. Since we're going to go to our turn, we're going to grab Tour Guide from the Underworld. Because at least with Tour Guide, we can still make that into an instant rank 3. So, I mean, that's fine with me. Dodo Witch. When this card is no more special, make a special summon 1 Dodo monster from your hand or defense mode. I mean, that's fine for now. They're about to end their turn. Really interesting. Sure. I kind of expected a little bit like they were going to probably do it more, but I guess not. Cosmic Smite Cone is actually really good right now, so we're going to use that to get rid of that back row. So pay the 1,000, and then we're going to bop this back row. It's either going to go away or get forcing the activation, which is kind of like what we want to do. Okay, there it is. Karma. Oh, it's Karma Cut. We still have Farfa face down, which is kind of good because we could just simply use that to banish Dodo Witch. We also have Econ too. Actually, 20. I could do 37. That's not enough to win. Okay. Yeah, no, we're just gonna let it banish Dante. Because Farfar will hit the grave, we'll use Farfa to banish Dodo Witch. I was hoping that we would have another way to be able to, you know, consistently get off the additional damage, but we really don't. So we're gonna go with Tour Guide. Tour Guide's effects. We're gonna grab a Seer, Melee Branch of the Burning Abyss, because this way we can use Seer to special summon Dante, be able to do 35. If not, a little bit more, potentially. So go with Dante. Because we can, depending on what we mill, of course. If we mill like a Barbar, then we can instantly just get the game anyway, because we can just bring that back too. So go for Dante, travel the fact, mill that. Yo, we hit, whatchamacallit? Fiendish Rhino, so that's amazing. So we're going to use the effect. For whatever reason, didn't allow us, oh, that's weird. We're going to use Fiendish Rhino as effect. We're going to do that. Alich, no, we're not going to use the Alich as effect. So send to the grave. We can always send to grave Barbar, and then we can use Barbar's effect to kind of like, you know, push up the other damage. Because if we can banish 3, we got game. And we actually just happen to have 3 right now, so let's do that. So if they cannot interrupt, if they do not stop any of our attacks, we actually have a game. No, we don't. We're missing 50 life points. Oh man, no wonder why I didn't do so well in high school. Fallen Sparkles, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Hope you were doing well. Hope life is treating you good. Yeah, I mean, I thought math was good. I thought the math checked out. All right, so they're gonna go through their Super Saiyan transformation. Okay, that's fine. It is what it is. I mean, we have plenty of cards to kind of like, you know, deal with whatever they're gonna do, so it's fine. Like, that's totally fine with me. I mean, I'm not really that worried. Okay, so anime protagonist powers. Once per turn and twice per duel, the skill can be used by paying half your life points. Are they actually going to get to 50 or 25 life points? For real? No, okay, they're not doing that. Your opponent succeeded in normal summoning a monster. We could just floodgate it. I'm not too sure what this is going to go with, so we're just going to floodgate that just to see what happens. Because with this card, you can target a Yucapa monster, you control, equip it. Okay, so that's fine. ZW Claw, if your opponent's life points at least 2,000 higher, you can target one Utopia control. Okay, so they can't do anything with that. Ha! Let's go. Let's go. I mean, if I actually left it face up like that, they could have Exceed summoned, but I'm kind of glad that didn't actually happen. Trying to make a few decks and failing. I mean, the way that I see it, failing is just part of the experience, right? You deck test, you build your first deck, or the deck build, then you test it out, figure out what works and what doesn't work. It's just part of the experience. What decks are you currently playing or working on? Because right now, we're still in the crafting phase for Burning Abyss, but it's very consistent, and that's what I'm happy about. Like, honestly, there's not a whole lot of things I would do to change this deck. It generally performs pretty consistently. Second, all right. So they're playing probably Galaxy Ice Photon, just based on what we're seeing here. Trying to make a free-to-play Black Rose deck and Stardust. Ooh, I take it you're a fan of 5Ds. Honestly, that's awesome. 5Ds is actually one of my favorite ones too. Black Rose is cool too. Like, having Black Rose is actually really cool. Have you decided to look at, like, you know, ideas for online? I believe Duel Links Meta actually has a really awesome like website and database that you can be able to use to like get some ideas. That's kind of like what I did with some of the decks that I built, just so I can kind of like get like an idea of where to go. Oh, Galaxy Wizard. Oh, that is not good. That is not good. Because I can go with Galaxy Wizard into that, make it rank 8, and go into Neo Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon. I'm a GX guy. E-Hero's always a special place in my heart. Yo, E-Hero's always have a place in everybody's heart, but dude, I love it. E-Heroes are so much fun. And dude, like, the hero archetype is disgusting these days. Like, there's so many cards they have, and they're very, very good, even today's standards. Like, there's like a revamped version of Astra's old card, like Phoenix Enforcer. It's kind of insane. It's actually kind of insane what it can do. When your opponent monster's effect activate, you can detach and negate it. During your opponent's turn, you can take a Galaxy Eyes. Interesting. So this dude, he's a Chad. He's a Chad. All right. So he can negate stuff. I don't like that. I don't like that. So we could special summon Scarm. We're going to try to bait out the negation. He's going to negate it. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine because it's only a once per turn effect. Yeah, it's only once per turn. So we bait him out. We got to bait it out. That's fine. Oh, dude, yeah. Like, they're actually... Some of the hero cards, actually, believe it or not, are actually a problem. It's kind of insane. Like, there's generic ways to now summon them, and it's kind of an issue. But it is what it is. Oh, so he didn't negate the effect. He used his effect to search for a card from his deck, which, you know, that's cool. But the thing is, Mr. 90, I'm going to take your card. You see, I'm still going to take your card. So, give me... Come to Papa. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Now we're going to normal summon a tour guide from the underworld. So now my effects will not be negated. That's what we do. That's what we do here, Kaiba. All right, so we're going to summon this. 25. Okay, so we have enough for lethal. We're going to go with for Goshik Alucard. Hopefully this is enough to clear game. If not, we can detach. We can use Karma Card's effect. We're going to go for this one. Because if we don't win this turn, we can just use Karma Card to banish number 90. Oh, it doesn't matter. We got game. They had the Drowning Mirror Force, but I'm like, no, dude. I got trust issues in Yu-Gi-Oh! These days, so it's not going to work out for me. It doesn't help because it doesn't give me free-to-play ideas. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I thought Duel Links meta usually has pretty good ways of, like, having free-to-play options. Have you ever checked YouTube or anything like that? Because I know YouTube can be a pretty decent source as well. Honestly, I was thinking about doing something with the Black Rose structure deck myself. But I have to, like, grind for gems, of course, too. Because, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a free-to-play player, but I try to avoid, you know, spending for gems. Especially while I'm unemployed. So, yeah. What do you currently have, if you don't mind me asking? The GGs. Let's go. Let's actually grab some gems here really quickly. Yes. I think we need like 1,000 for the structure deck too. Yeah. We're making pretty good progress. So that's good with me. Yeah, PvP. So we're going to be able to get gold easily, probably, especially with this deck. Like, this thing can pretty much get us to plat easy, and probably even to Cog if I really wanted to. Or at least, yeah, no, it's platinum. I don't think diamond is in this game. Oh, yo, a Kiza. We actually might be able to see a Kiza deck if you want to get some ideas. But we will see. We have 2 Burning Abyss. That's good. That is good. Trust issues. Okay. 2 back row. And then, oh, they're playing Arrow Mages. Oh. Fun. Econ. Not too bad. So, oh, man. When do I need? I need Hugglesberry. So we're going to use Cosmic Cycle and pay the 1,000. Get rid of the first one they set. Just the first one. It's still going to banish it, which is nice. Send 1 plant in your hand. Gain 500. Okay, so they're still doing stuff. Jasmine's into the graveyard. Doesn't do a whole lot in the grave, which is good for us. Arrow Mage is going to change that to defense position because it has to. But I'm kind of glad we got rid of Blessed Winds. Dried Winds. If you gain life points, target 1 monster your opponent controls, destroy it. If you're a monster, your life points are at least 3 higher, you can pay the difference. Destroy. Wait. Target and destroy. Okay. So I don't think I have to worry about that just yet. No, I think we're good. We're gonna norm. Yeah, we're gonna normal summon Barfa. Special summon you. Dude. All right. I'll take it. Pushes me to gold. Let's go. I mean, maybe they just felt like they didn't have a lot of resources to deal with that. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I was gonna make Dante roll the die and then just, you know, hope for the best. But GG, gold rank 1. Let's go. I mean, Fallen Sprinkles, if you ever want to, if you're down for dueling, I can definitely open up the duel rooms. We can, you know, do some like, you know, play testing with the deck if you want. I'm totally down with that. Gong Strong. So we're probably, what, Super Heavy Samurais? So they're going second, which is kind of good for us. Yeah, they're playing super. There's no way they're playing not playing Super Heavy Samurais. You have a Stardust deck? Unfortunately, I do not. The decks I currently have are Burning Abyss, Ancient Gears, an outdated Hero, an outdated Blue Eyes, and a bunch of decks. But I don't have Stardust, unfortunately. Super Heavy Samurai Wagon. This card's normal, somebody special changes, blah, 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 blah. This card can attack in defense mode, blah, 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 blah. If you have no spell or tramps. You can change this face-up defense switch to attack. If you do, add a Super Heavy Samurai Soul from your deck to your hand. That's actually pretty good. That is definitely actually pretty good. Like, it's good at the fact that it just allows them to add Soul Piercer. The Soul Piercer of itself is another search card. Interesting. And they already had Peacemaker too. So a lot of text. We're just gonna go down to here. Cannot be attacked. Your monster cannot attack monsters you control except for the equipped monster. You contribute a monster you control equipped to this card effect. Special summon a Super Heavy Samurai monster from your deck. Interesting. I mean, it looks like they're popping off here. Yo, Big Ben K actually has a summon animation. I didn't even actually think he was going to get a summon animation. That's actually kind of cool. All right, Big Ben Key is, he's definitely on the board. And he's definitely a big dude. So Soul Piercer is going to search off for another card. It's interesting because I'm not seeing them go. I mean, they might go for the synchro play right now. Oh, whoa. They're not? That's interesting. Which means your boy may actually win turn 1. So we get special, normal Crane. Okay, we're gonna do that. Wait. I mean, technically, like a special summon, because I don't have. I mean, technically, I could do. Hang on, I need to think about this for a second. No, we're good. We're good. I'm overthinking it. I'm overthinking. We're good. So I can oversummon these two, or get these two on the field. Detach, these two for Dante. Use Fiendish Rhino Warrior to send Farfetch to the grave, banishing Big Ben Key. And then we can special summon Barbar and attack, directly with Dante. We're good. And I didn't see them actually having the one of the graveyard effects, so we're good. So I don't, unless they have like, a whatchamacallit, Kite Roid or anything like that. We got game. Send Farfetch to the grave. Farfetch's gonna trigger. We're gonna banish Big Ben Key because he's a big boy. We're then gonna special summon Barbar, Melibranch to the Burning Abyss. And then with this, all equals up to 42. As long as they have nothing in their hand for a hand trap, we're good. All right. Because most Super Heavy Samurai players, from what I'm understanding, they usually go for like a huge synchro play turn 1 and set up their graveyard with one of the cards that if you try to attack them directly, it just doesn't work. So seeing them just go directly for Big Ben Key was interesting. Maybe they just didn't have the card set up. It was like they did summon, they did search out Battle Ball, but nothing else really. What's that one card that we were just talking about? Super Heavy. Let's see. So yeah, it's this one. Because like whenever this dude's in the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard and when they attack. That's good. The top card of your deck. If it's a Super Heavy Samurai monster, add it to your hand. If you do, the attacking monster attack becomes 0. Which is kind of insane actually. Because it can set them up to like just do massive damage to you next turn. So I'm kind of glad we didn't have to deal with that actually, to be perfectly honest. I have a finished Galaxy Eyes deck, decent Dark Magician / Dark Paladin. I'm working on a Black Rose with Ready Box. Fair enough. Did you want to like do some duels and like work on playtesting it, or are you just good to chill? I'm playing with my grandpa's cards. All right. So he's got all 5 pieces of Exodia. So if he actually pulls off Exodia, I'll be okay with that. I'm assuming that we're going to coming into a lot of hand traps, which is, kind of expected, especially with this kind of deck. Decent Chronomaly deck. Chronomaly is an interesting archetype for sure. It's kind of cool that they're actually now getting, I believe they got some support recently too, right? We can summon, we can summon Farfa, special summon Libic, detach Libic. I'm sorry, no, detach Farfa. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Try attacking for directly, just so we can start like making them remove some of the cards in their hand. Because like it's not a big deal, but I also just want to like have them not really worry about it. Down for whatever? Sure, we could definitely up the duel rooms if you're down for it. And the cool thing is I can always swap to different decks if you want to play test against different deck style. I tend to be a little bit more like OTK oriented instead of like control based, but we can definitely see what we can do. Oh wow. They actually didn't have anything backing up with that. That's interesting. Let's see. So Dante is good. They're summoning the right arm of the Forbidden One. Why? Interesting. I'm kind of curious to see where this goes. It's a pretty big right arm. Oh, you're playing this card. Interesting. Let's see. It must be by attributing one of the Forbidden Ones, and now this card gains 1,000 for each one, unaffected by other card effects. What do you want to see first? That's totally up to you. If you want to show me your Black Rose deck, I'd be down to duel against it. I have no preference. So we need to attack directly to win. Yeah, we need to attack directly. Exodia Incarnate's now in his hand. Bring in phase of guitar. Okay, so that's fine. This is gonna be really weird, but it'll work. I mean, we don't really need this anymore either. So what we can do... Actually, I don't need to do that either, but we still have it. It's fine. Because we can summon number 32 Nightmare Shark and just go for game. Sure. I don't think we can beat this thing by battle. Let's see. So, unaffected by other card effects. Once per turn from your grave. When this card is destroyed by battle, sent to the graveyard. Yeah, they're going to draw a bunch of cards if they get this thing destroyed and sent to the graveyard. I'd rather not deal with that. So we're going to summon number 47 Nightmare Shark, detach, attack directly for game. Because he can bypass monsters, which is really good. The detach. It doesn't really matter too much, honestly. Target number is 47. And then we swing for game. Because we already know that they don't have any, like, hand traps in their hand. So we're good just to swing over. GG. I'm actually kind of curious to see what this person is playing, too. Let's take a look. Let's see. Oh, wow. They actually had... Whoa, wait, what? Oh, wait, never mind. They have Grandpa's skill, so it adds 5 more cards. Okay. So, interesting. They're playing these, which... I don't really understand. Oh, I get it. Card of Consonant Circuits. Gotcha. Okay. And it also works for White Elephant's Gift, too, so I guess it makes a lot more sense. Surprised only playing 1 copy of Drowning. I feel like they should probably add a little bit more to it, maybe. That's just me personally. Oh no, the event ended. What am I ever gonna do? That's fine. Go away. The event is now open. Event code: The Unstoppable Love Train Annika Boom. That's hilarious. I'm surprised they're actually doing this one because it was like not too long ago when they actually did the Annika Boom effect or event, so it's fine. I mean, if anybody has not unlocked Annika Boom, now would be a good time to do it, but I mean, we already did it the second time, like the first time they actually made her an eligible character. It's like, that's one of the cool things with Duel Links is that like getting characters in this game is like really easy compared to something else like Fate Grand Order. If you're playing Fate Grand Order, you might as well just give up your wallet Genshin Impact's actually not as bad as, you know, like Fate, for example. All right, let's make the duel room really quick. Yeah. ROM, no, it's room. Oh, you already made the room? All right, I'll jump into that one then. That's fine. Oh, Jackix Adams, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good night. By the way, I gotta say, I love those emotes. Those are adorable. It's so good. I love it. How's your night going so far? Participated member, yo, let's go. Thank you, Sparkles. Appreciate that. I'll start off with Burning Abyss so we can switch up the decks if we need to. All right, best of luck. GG's. Oh yeah, I should probably throw up something to protect my hand. Enjoy cats. We'll just do that. Enjoy the cat slideshow. Mark of the Dragon Foot. At the beginning of the duel, add 2 copy plants to your deck, then add 1 black rose to your deck. That's actually not too bad. And that's actually kind of cool. I like that because copy plant's pretty versatile too. We're going first. Interesting. So I mean, not a bad opening hand. It's pretty safe for the most part. We're gonna special summon Farfa and also summon Fiendish Rhino Warrior. We're gonna summon Dante for sure. And then we're gonna detach 1. Send the thing. Yeah, the thing. What is the deck that you currently play, Jackix, if you don't mind me asking? So I'm assuming you're a Duel Links fan, right? We only need to mill 1 for right now. Because like I don't want to like start focusing on milling a bunch of good things right now. So no, we don't need to use Livic. We're gonna send Skarm to the grave. And then we'll set 1 card and pass our turn. Skarm's gonna trigger? Yeah, Skarm's gonna trigger. We're gonna choose to grab Tour Guide from the Underworld because it's just such a good card. All right, so let's see what this deck actually has. Let's see. So, I mean, I'm not really too sure what the Black Rose strategy is for Duel Links in general, to be honest. So let's see. Monster Reborn, interesting. Do they just need a tribute fodder or something? Are they going to sacrifice it? Because, I mean, Burning Abyss monsters implode if you have anything that's not a Burning Abyss, so... Oh. Yeah. Activate the Libic by... No, we don't need to use Libic. We're fine. Your opponent can target plant type monster for attacks. Okay. When this card is normal summon, you can target a special summon a level 4 or lower plant type from your hand. Ooh, that's actually not too bad. It's kind of like a Goblinberg effect sort of thing, right? Ruddy Rose Witch. You contribute this card, add 1 Witch of the Black Rose from your deck to your hand. If you do, take 1 level 3 or plant from your deck and then place on top of your deck. Interesting. Then immediately has this back. Normal summon 1 Witch of the Black Rose from your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard to return 1 of the Black Rose. Interesting. That is quite a long text, but I like it. That's actually a pretty interesting card. Because they get additional summons too, which is nice. So Witch of the Black Rose. And this card's normally really control no cards. Okay, so it's kind of in the vein of like Bubble Man in a sense, but not really. So that's a tuner, and that's also a tuner. So interesting stuff. We're gonna go for the first card. Countergate. Countergate's actually kind of good to get rid of. All right, so what do I want to do? So we can't target this for that's a spellcaster, not a plant. So we're kind of good on that. We can first we're gonna detach Dante, see how this goes. Go for 3. We hit Crane, Skarm, and Floodgate Trap Hole. Not too bad. So we're gonna use Farfa's effect. We're gonna banish Witch of the Black Rose for now. Nothing was response to that, so I think we're good. just to go ham, kind of. So we will hit Seer. Seer's a good choice for right now anyway. We're gonna go with this guy. Sure, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Using his effect, we don't really have any Burning Abyss will survive, so there's no point. So destroy the other back row. Oh, Drowning, good. Drowning is just too good. Drowning is a really good card. All right, so go to combat. We're gonna swing. It's not gonna be enough for lethal, but it definitely is enough damage to kind of like put on the pressure for sure. And the cool thing is too, is that when they get back their Witch of the Black Rose, it's still a little bit weaker than our Alia card, so I don't have to worry about trying to like get around that thing either. And then Fargo's like, yeah, come back, come back. I mean, all it's gonna really take is a Black Rose, just to, like nuke the entire board. And I mean, we do have a Seer, so that's actually not too bad. Rose Fairy. This card's added from the deck to your hand by a card effect. You can special summon this card. I mean, it's a tuner, it's a level 3, it's a level 4, it's gonna be a Synchro 7. It's gonna be a Synchro 7. If I really wanted to, I could have stopped that, but that's okay. Because Black Rose, I would see the summon animation. Black Rose is such a beautiful card. Seriously, it really is. Ooh. Wow, there it is. I love it. So good. So good. All right, so when it discard a Synchro Summon, you can try to destroy all cards in the field. Once per turn, you can banish one plant from your graveyard, then target one defense position monster your opponent controls. Change that target to face-up attack position, and if you do its effect, or its attack becomes 0 to the end of the phase. They haven't have any. They have one plant. Black Rose is fine for now. Battle. No. They're gonna go after Alucard. In response, we're gonna use Book of Moon to Book of Moon the Black Rose Dragon.
I activate a quick play spell.
I end my turn. This feels like bad news.
Okay, here I go.
Give me Karma Cut. Oh, Ballista Squad. I mean, it's still a trap. I'll give myself credit for that one at least. All right. So the cool thing is because we used Book of Moon to put that face down, we can actually use Alucard to be able to detach and then destroy it, which again, pretty good synergy. I just kind of like love how the deck just kind of like just meshes together beautifully. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go to attack directly. Bam. But interesting. Like I like some of the newer support from the box too. Actually, I'm gonna hop out of the room for a quick second. I actually kind of want to take a look at this Ruddy Rose Burning. I haven't actually looked at this thing yet, besides Black Rose. So you're getting Ruddy Rose Witch. That's actually pretty good. Rocks Rose Dragon. That looks new. This card's from something you can add to the card that mentions Black Rose Dragon from your deck. When this card is in the graveyard, you control a Rose monster is destroyed by an opponent's battle or card effect. You can add this card in your hand. That's actually pretty good. Gigaplant. Yo, Gigaplant. That's pretty cool. Witch of the Black Rose. We already saw that's actually pretty cool as well. Fallen Angel of Roses. Interesting. Which rose is it? Okay, so it's basically like a white, like another Rose Dragon sort of deck. Heavyweight character. Let's go. Blue Rose Dragon. You can target a Black Rose, special summon it. That's actually pretty good. This is activate on special summon or synchro. Okay, so synchro. This card synchro. You can banish all cards from the graveyard. Then if there was a synchro summon using a Black Rose Dragon or a plant type particular monster, you can destroy other cards in the field. All others is really good because it prevents it from like destroying itself. When your opponent activates a spell, oh, it even has some negation. That is actually pretty cool. And it's special something. Yo, Ruddy Rose actually looks pretty sick. I actually might have to mess around though at that point. Special summon a Rose Dragon from your hand or graveyard in defense position. This card is set in short. You can target one of your Black Rose Dragon or one that mentions it. It does banish in your graveyard. That actually looks pretty cool. That actually looks pretty cool. Honestly, like kind of like looking at the deck and after seeing what you were working with, Fallen Sparkles, I'm kind of like, yo, this actually looks fun. So I'll jump back into it for sure. Did you want me to continue playing Burning Abyss, or do you want me to switch to a different deck out of curiosity? Because I can throw it out like a different deck if you want. either or. I'll do another Burning Abyss one, and then I could switch to a different deck probably after this game. Hopefully we can be able to draw something good. And I gotta say, like, I could see why you wanted to build the deck. Like, the deck actually does look pretty fun and pretty cool. Just kind of like based off what I saw. But yeah, the fact that you're gonna be if you're doing it as a free-to-play player, since there's really no other ways to be able to get access to like Black Rose, it kind of stinks, not gonna lie. We're gonna normal summon Fiendish Rhino, and I do see you're playing Galaxy Eyes, because you did mention you did play that deck as well. So we're gonna special summon this one as well. Unfortunately, we can't go for the Beatrice play because, you know, reasons. We'll summon Dante, detach 1. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll hit Fiendish, because we can just send Scarm to the grave. We hit a Seer, interesting. Maybe would have actually been in our best interest to be able to hit that too. But then again, yeah, it happens after in a different chain, so it's not going to really work in that favor. So we're going to set these two. During the end phase, we're going to trigger Scarm's effect and allow us to search out for a level 3 Fiend type monster, being to our guide to the Underworld, and then we'll pass our turn.
I draw. Pay for your crimes.
See Galaxy, interesting. Let's see, what do you do? Either one of the following effects will be used once per turn by sending a Galaxy monster from your hand deck to the graveyard, and each effect can only be used once per duel. You only begin with the deck that controls at least 10. At a number 90. Oh! That card. Summon a Galaxy from your hand, and if you see summon a monster 4,000 attack, you can also see by using a Galaxy as Photon Dragon. Interesting. Cloud Dragon, tribute this card, special summon. Okay, actually pretty decent synergy, because you're going to use Cloudy or Galaxy Cloud Dragon. Tribute itself, special summon the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from the grave, probably. I'm assuming. Then if this card is in the grave, you could target. Yeah, there it is. There it is. All right, so once per turn, this card is in the grave, you could target one Galaxy, or you could target one Galaxy XC monster you control attached to its material. That is actually pretty solid too. Good thing you can only use once per duel, because like if you could just imagine like keep on stacking on materials for a Galaxy monster, that'd be kind of insane. So I'm kind of glad it's only a once per duel sort of effect.
The universe coalesces into the light of chaos. Emerge before me.
Yep, there's that. We currently have Seer, which is nice. I can't really do anything about this. So this card is if somebody using a Galaxy Photon monster, you can negate the activation of all the facing cards in the field. Once per turn, you can detach. Okay. Control Galaxy monsters. You can target one card on the field, banish that target. If you control, you can use. Oh, that's fine. Not really much I can do on that. Yeah, and Cloud Dragon's going to be coming into play too. If we could get lucky and just like get if I could just like get really lucky and open up with like what is it, like enemy controller, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, Seer's effect's gonna trigger. We'll choose Farfa.
Activate. All right. I special summon a monster.
Okay, so we can do 2 more additional attacks. Oh wait, never mind. Now he is going into full armor Photon Dragon. What do you do? Target 2 equips into once per turn. You can detach material, then target one face upon the monster will controls, destroy it. Interesting. So like it's interesting because he's like kind of like climbing a different one. So Dante, yeah, Dante's gonna go to the grave, which is fine. We'll use that effect to be able to get back Scarm or Seer, I'm sorry. Interesting. Okay. So how do we deal with Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon? Oh, I know. It just gets ranked up again. Interesting. All right. So what does Cypher do? So cannot be used as material for an exterior summon. Once per turn, you can detach. Then target one card of the field. This is 60 summon. So you're destroying it. Okay. Okay, so I'm assuming he's gonna go. Oh, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good, Yugi. All right, 32 coming at me in the face. All right, fair enough. All right, so Scarf's gonna trigger, which is kind of cool. Which is actually pretty cool. So we can use to search out. Let's see. Bar.
I end my turn.
All right, so how do we deal with this? Let's see. Cannot be used as material. Okay. This is gonna be really weird, but it's gonna work. Yeah, it should work. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it should technically work. It doesn't matter what we really search. We have a few ways in how we can actually do this. So we're gonna set karma. We're going to. Oh my god! Never mind. That's actually a big issue. I thought this was MST, not that. So we can't pay the cost for that. That sucks. So we're gonna summon this. I don't know if we can actually do this now. I don't think we can actually do this. Let's see, summon that. It really just depends on what we mill at that point. Yeah. So, I mean, we actually could technically do it if we actually mill a certain card, but we'll have to see if we actually hit it, though. That's the problem. I mean, actually, no, because we can't use her effect on that turn. That kind of sucks, too. So, we're going to summon Dante number 2. We'll see how all this goes, actually. Hit Seer. Yo! Yes! Yo, that's actually kind of good. That's actually kind of good. Let's see, so I can do 35. That's still not enough. Oh, wait, actually, kind of. Maybe. We'll see. Use Libic's effect in the grave. Yes! We're going to use Libic's effect in the grave. Use Farfet. Yes, we're going to use Farfet too. So we actually milled insanely well because we can banish Galaxy Ice Cypher Blade Dragon, potentially. Okay, cool. So now we can special summon off our Bar, Malabranch of the Burning Abyss. And then that's going to trigger... Seer's triggering in the last part of it, so now we can actually swing, potentially, for game. Yeah, I'm just going to go for that. We're just going to go for the direct game. Jeez, that was pretty tricky. That was really close. Really close. Because like I had to think of a way to deal with it without destroying it. Because if you destroyed it, then yeah, it's gonna summon a Galaxy Ice Cypher Blade Dragon. So I'm like, well, we've got to figure out a way to go around this. So okay, we kind of got really lucky with those mills though. GG Fallen. Let's see, what else do we actually have here to play? Something that's actually like put together because I have a lot of outdated decks at this point. I guess we could do Ancient Gears. Ancient Gears is kind of a fun deck. And it's been so many months since I've actually played this deck, so we'll actually rock with Gears for now. What are we rocking with here again? So okay, so this is what we were actually rocking with. Actually, how many MSTs do I actually have though? How much? Because if we can, I'd like to switch out the Mystical Space Typhoons with. Yeah. So like instead of using D-Spell, which is a fine card, we could just simply use this instead. I actually kind of like that idea anyway. There's actually a lot of stuff that's like banned at this point too. Because I mean, honestly, the extra deck here is kind of irrelevant. We have a bunch of like rank 4s and rank 9s. Anything actually potentially good we can use? So we're not going to use that ever. So we're going to add this here. Let's see. We could always. That's never going to come out either. So we're going to go with this one. Rebellion might be actually pretty useful too. I don't know why that's in there. That's actually not even going to be able to be used. There we go. We don't really go into the extra deck, but this actually has a little bit more utility. I forgot I put up a wall of destruction, which where you would lose 800 attack. Oh, fair enough. Honestly, it's not a bad card because, like, usually, as you see, we have either 1 or 2 monsters at a time. So, like, that'd be 1600. I don't think we usually have more than 3 though, because we just go like so much into sea summoning. It's kind of like the main thing of the entire deck. Yeah, I remember Wall of Destruction. Wall of Destruction is actually a pretty good card. I just don't really run in a lot of decks. I think I ran it in Neos for a while, but I think after I picked up copies of, what is it called, Drowning Mirror Force, I kind of alternate between the two. Actually, after this, I might want to try Satellar Knights too, because Satellars are a very fun deck too. Satellars is fun. Satellars is fun. There's like a lot. I play a lot of fun decks, honestly. No, not cancel. Begin duel. Let's go. Oh, I'm assuming this is Chronomaly because it's Trey. So I believe Trey is the one who plays Chronomalies, yeah?
You seem sure that you'll win.
Oh man, this is not good. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's not the best. So we're gonna summon a Wyvern. Wyvern's gonna trigger and allow us to search out for another card. I guess we can go for this one. Also throw up the cats to protect my hand. Let's go. Pass turn.
My turn. I draw. Chronomaly Golden Jet.
Golden Jet. Once per turn, you can increase it. Okay, so interesting. Oh, it's actually kind of blinged out. That's actually pretty cool. I like that.
Set a card.
I'm assuming there's a Chronomaly that special summons if you control another one, right? Or something like that.
I'll set a card.
Interesting. All right.
That ends my turn.
So I would love to draw into Ancient Gear. It's not is it Fortress? I mean, technically that's a way to search it, but we don't need to search it out. So we're gonna use Gear Town. It's activated. Sweet. Let's go. We're gonna use Gear Town's effect. Oh, actually, we could. Huh. Yeah, I guess we can use Ancient Gear Castle's effect. So we're just gonna use it. Might as well. Because like sometimes Ancient Gear Castle is cool to have, but sometimes it's just kind of like a block of like, you know, our zones. So just getting rid of it's not a bad idea either. So I'm pretty cool with that. We'll set this actually. And if we can actually go to our battle phase and declare an attack, it's over. It is all over. Because Reactor just shuts down anything in the battle phase. Which is kind of insane, but it's also the main reason why I love the deck to begin with. And Gear Town is just such a dumb card. I love Gear Town. I'm assuming there might have been like some battle traps laid down or something. Yeah, Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon, once it declares an attack, my opponent cannot do anything until the end of the damage step. So it's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb, actually. I kind of forgot about that. Let's switch over to... There we go. Now we can actually move. I believe we still have Satellar Knights somewhere built. Was it... Which one actually was Satellar Knights? Was it... Yeah, it was regular Yami Yugi. That's who it was. Oh yeah, we actually need to do some updates to this deck because we actually do have access to Call the Haunted now too. Because with Call the Haunted into Duel Links is actually kind of nice because it doesn't change our Satellars to Worms. So we could still have access to like the Warrior exclusive sea summoning monsters. That'll be pretty nice to be able to have access to. Yeah, like I forgot like how fun it was playing Ancient Gears. Oh, you just gotta love Ancient Gears. Ooh, I'm assuming this might be the Dark Magician build, which honestly, best of luck, dude. GG, because the deck that we were just playing, Gears, has such a great matchup against it because we can protect ourselves against some targeting and also like just pop the back row.
I set this card face down.
I'm assuming that's probably a Magician's Navigation. So I mean, our opening hand isn't all that bad, but it's not what I'd like to see. So Apprentice Illusion Girl comes on the field. The Scar Army can add a dark. Oh, they didn't add the Dark Magician. Interesting. I mean, like, it's a better going set. Like, we have a better going first hand, but not second. But it is what it is. So we're gonna summon Deneb. Deneb's gonna trigger, and we're going to hopefully attempt to search out Vega. Magician's Navigation. Oh, that might be the reason why they didn't search, because they didn't want to have. They want to make sure they keep this live. Fair enough. Definitely understand. So interesting. So there's the using the OG art too. Love it. Respect. I love this art. It's so iconic. Like when I like my IRL Dark Magician deck, it's pretty much 3 copies of just this art because it's beautiful. Look at this thing. It's so good. But I mean, of course, Arcanus is actually pretty cool too. Oh, you can actually summon. It doesn't have to be a Dark Magician for the other one. Oh, interesting. I'm just so familiar with everybody using the other one, so that's interesting. When Scar's number somebody gets blah 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 blah. Let's see. So, if you activate a spell or trap while it's in your graveyard, you can distribute 1 spellcaster do add this card to your hand. Interesting. I mean, I don't really like what's happening on the field here, but we do have some things we can do about it. So we're gonna activate our own Monster Reborn. We're gonna do that. They have no cards in hand, so that's kind of good for me. We could have. Okay, so what we will actually do is we're just gonna crash. Wait, what? I thought that was only in the hand. Whoa, wait. I thought it was only in the hand it could do that. If one of your battles, you can send this card from your hand or face. Oh, shit. That's my fault. Well, oh, yeah, that's fine. That's my fault for not reading the entire card. It's like, I always thought it was just a hand trap, basically. I didn't realize it actually had the effect of doing that on the ground, too. Damn. All right. Fair enough. You got me. Let's see. If another, honestly, I probably should have attacked the Apprentice Illusion first, but again, I didn't realize it was actually like on the field too. So my bad. GG. GG Fallen. You see, sometimes as a Yu-Gi-Oh player, I just don't read the full card. It's all good. GG. GG. Sharp J Hawks 133. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome to Learn Dark Magician. No, like I was just like the matchup was Tellarknights versus Dark Magician, but I Monster Reborn their Dark Magician, and I didn't realize I didn't read the entire thing. But welcome. Hope you're doing well, Sharp J. What is your preferred deck to play in Duel Links? For me, it's not Tellarknights. It's like more of a fun, casual deck to play these days. The deck I mainly play the most times these days is Burning Abyss. That's kind of like my go-to for PvP right now. Just me. Memes are great. Memes are what keeps us alive at night. For rank, it depends. It always depends. I mean, I think before Burning Abyss, I was doing doing Harpies, and then before that, like I was doing Noble Knights. So like I generally like to play decks I enjoy. If it happens to be competitive or not, fine. It doesn't really matter. We also did play Gaia for a little bit too. Gaia is a fun deck to build. Gaia is definitely a fun deck to build. It just really depends as well. I just like to play decks I enjoy, because that's like how I get the most mileage out of this game for sure. Didn't know either that would have worked. It's fine. again, like that's the cool thing with the game, because like if you have like the auto, like, you know, whatever pulling up, it'll actually just say like, you know, hey, do you want to use your effect? And you're like, wow, I had no idea we can actually use the effect. So it's all good. Because yeah, I thought Apprentice Illusion Magician was just in the hand, but you know, it is what it is. I don't even think I have Apprentice actually. Oh, I actually do have one copy. Damn, I actually have a copy. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, again, it's always like one or two keywords that inevitably just screw us over as Yu-Gi-Oh players, but it's fine. We'll give Sotellers another chance. The deck could actually pop off pretty decent. Do you do viewers? Yeah, Sharp J. If you want to jump into the room, you're more than welcome to. We have the room open up right now if you want to join into it. A keys. Oh, sweet. Honestly, I do want to see more of the Black Rose deck. I feel like there's definitely some fun potential for sure into it. Ooh, this is actually a little bit of a better opening hand for sure. Though I haven't played this deck in quite some time, so we're gonna have fun doing it. You have it for two people? Oh, actually, Sparkles made the room. So actually, what I can do is after this duel, I could just make up a bigger one and make it for like 30 or something. I didn't realize the limit was set by them, so my bad. Can anybody fight? Yo, Flower Boy, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. It's been a little bit. Hope life has been treating you well, Flower Boy. We're gonna go for. Man, I don't really need to go for Tower. I mean, I guess it's blah 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 blah. Reading everything. Discard one card. Okay, so it has to just be a card. So that's fine. I guess we can do that. We're gonna go with this one. It's the kid. I mean, Flower Boy's in our streams from time to time. They're also in Jester George's, which is another streamer who does Duel Links content. We will detach Deneb. We will discard. That's fine. And we will summon. I mean, Delturos floats, so I guess we'll summon Delturos. Oh, the kid. My bad. And then let's see. Pass turn. Flower Boy will make sure to be handled. Flower Boy will make sure to be tamed tonight, right, Flower Boy? You'll play nice. Because I've never had problems with Flower Boy in my streams. Cup of Ace. I would love to draw 2 cards. Ah, come on. I was hoping I was actually able to do it. Let's see. I mean, they got a pot of greed off, so they definitely have quite a bit of cards to work with. They have like what, 6 in their opening hand, or in the hand right now. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, don't worry with me. I never like. I'll be honest. There are decks that I don't like facing off against Duel Links. It's just how card games are. But like, I usually just play it through. You know. I get that. So they're setting a back row. I mean, I can always pop it with Delturos. Sees the character. Interesting. I mean, certain characters are kind of like ingrained with certain types. Like, for example, you see a Kaiba, you'll think Blue Eyes. I'm not too sure that's the reason for it. It is what it is. I brick, basically, it happens. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! And any other card game where bricking is the foundation of a healthy house. I mean, it is what it is, you know? And honestly, that's okay, because like that's the point of deck building, right? Like you're building and trying to find the things to do to offset any inconsistency issues. Detach. Hop. Yo, Dan, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Reinstalling Duel Links since I haven't played it since Master Duel. Yo, dude, nice. Congrats. Hope you enjoyed the game. A lot of new stuff's been added since Master Duel dropped. Do you still have your account information, Dan, or are you starting scratch? When he sees up a character that wants to duel. Last time I duel, I used Yusei. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that, Sharp J. I know that could be very frustrating. But like, again, you're expecting to play a duel, but if they just drop out, like, you know, that could be very frustrating. Yo, thank you, course. I appreciate it. Dan is a YouTube streamer. If anybody wants to drop in to see Dan's channel, definitely give them a follow, or I'm sorry, on YouTube terms, subscription. Not sure yet. Well, hopefully you do. If not, I mean, starting from scratch is not a bad thing, because I think you'll get some like drain tickets, if anything. All right, so let me make the room here really quick, because that way we can have more than just a few people. Yeah, we did do well. I mean, we actually got pretty close in the KC, but I kind of like stopped like at like 19 or something like that. Yeah, so we'll make it 30. Let's get an entire classroom in here. Everything is normal. Just keep it good. But honestly, I also do want to thank you, Sparkles, for kind of showing me some of the support in the new booster, like the starter deck. I actually might want to do that. Actually, I'm kind of curious now. There we go. I made a new room. I'll throw the code in chat as well. And if you even want to, you could just do room and it should be able to pull it up for you as well. So Sparkles, if you want to join into this one, or and also of course Sharp J, you're more than welcome to. I'll do another game with Tellers. We'll do another game with Tellers. I'll do another game with Tellers. And I can always switch it out to something different. Because I still need to spend some time off stream, or even maybe on stream next when we do Duel Links, so I can work on so I can work on some other decks like Red Eyes. Yo, thank you for that, Dan. I appreciate you. Can we get an applause for Dan? Such an outstanding individual. So good. He knows when he wants, and he comes through with the goat sound. It's so good. Let's get some water. You gonna join? Sounds good, Sharp J. We're gonna duel Sparkles again while we wait for your entry. Let's go. We're gonna have the cats here take over and protect my hand. Gotta give the cats a shout out. Oh, we're going second. Interesting. Not too sure how I feel about that, especially playing this deck. I joined second you started. I'm sorry, man. Again, there's that little delay between the stream and like everything that happens. So I'm sorry about that, Sharp J.
You showed me.
Vagabond, go for it. Do it. Oh, it's all good. I guess I can. I'm assuming like, do we maybe lose connection, or was it like another brick or something? What other decks do we have that I can work with? Not Bandicoot. Bandicoot sounds bad. I guess we can always go with this one. It's been forever since I played Gaia, so we can go with Gaia. I'm almost done with the Vagabond. Dude, go for it. Yo, Sparkles is back. Let's go. And this deck is a little bit more aggressive, so it might be a little bit quicker, but it depends on what we actually duel against. We'll see. But then again, even sometimes like Gaia can brick sometimes too. We're going first. Interesting. Ooh, we actually open up pretty decent. So can we return my one monster in your hand? So I'd actually kind of like remember how to play this deck because it's been a while. So we want to get rid of this because we don't really need it. Actually, no, we probably should have done that differently, but that's fine. We can add it back if I really wanted to. So we're going to reveal Curse of Dragonfire, which allows us to... I guess we can grab this one. 2/3 done with the event of Master Duel. I need to... I should have done that, actually. That's the singleton, right? Where you have to like build a deck using one copy of each card, right? I don't know why I didn't... I need to actually jump into that event. That actually sounds a lot of fun. Because again, it's like it's like Commander form of Magic the Gathering, which I'm a huge fan of. Like, if anybody, I'm a huge fan of the Commander format. It's so much fun. I'll definitely have to jump into that, Dan. I know, like, I kind of been more preoccupied with the Dual Pass thing, but just like the timing. You're done? Yo, sweet. We'll see how long it takes, Sharp J, and we'll get you in a game or two. I'm actually feeling pretty good with this board. We should be good. You just got to play your cards right. Yo, Edward, dude, it's been a little bit. Great to see you. Give you a quick shout out. Yeah, I know you're also huge. Like, because I see you periodically will put things on Twitter about like, you know, Magic the Gathering content. It's such a great format. Hope you're doing well. It's a very fun, very, very much indeed. I don't think Chalice is gonna fall to the grave, so it's fine. We also have Gaia, so we have things we can do. We're not that good for budget players since all the main cards we needed are SR and UR. I mean, that just means that you have to be more creative, which is kind of fun for me in a personal way. Yeah, we're gonna Gaia that. That's 24 over 21. And they already used their normal summon, so I think we're kind of good. But that actually kind of makes me happy because, like, that's the thing, Dan. Like, I mean, if the players have been playing since the beginning of Master Duels, they probably should have enough stocked to be able to make it work. But, you know, we'll see. We'll definitely see. Is this a permanent drop or is it just in the end of the turn? No. Okay, so we're going to use Chalice to negate the offset reduction. So that's good. Ooh, oh god, that's such a good draw. So we're gonna use this to pop the back row. I have trust. Oh my, good. We have trust issues, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna use Galloping Guy as effect. We're gonna reveal, we'll reveal Guy to be able to get a dragon. Namely being Curse of Dragonfire, though we still have one in the graveyard, which is nice. All right, so, oh, we can't summon it. Ugh. I mean, we can still go for game though, which is nice. So we're gonna tribute off Guy, the Magical Knight of Dragons. He's a good dude. Use the effect. No, it doesn't matter. We're gonna banish a light and a dark, and summon whatchamacallit, a Dark Flare Dragon, putting us at 4,400 total points of damage, and enough for game. A friend of mine has a Game Boy Advance in the Yu-Gi-Oh game. I tried copying his deck to play a Master Duel, and like 20 cards just aren't even. Yo, seriously, that, like, and again, it's such a different like time in Yu-Gi-Oh's history. I don't know how well that would personally work out either, my dude. I didn't have enough stock to play in the Fusion Festival. Interesting. Do you? I mean, because I mean, you're pretty like you don't bust packs open just to bust packs. Like, do you stockpile like your gems for Master Duel? Because honestly, like, I'll have to like look through some of the ban lists for, you know, the event in Master Duel and see what I can work with. Oh, oof. This isn't good. This is what we in the business call a brick. So much fun. Save them? That's good. Yo, this person's playing Deneb? They're playing Satellars? I like it, but that means there's a lot of a negation coming my way, so that's gonna be fun. That is definitely gonna be fun. All right. I mean, that's actually not too bad now. It's salvageable to say the least. Satellar Knight Skybridge, interesting. So I don't really have much I can do in response to it, so we're gonna have to let it be. Just let it be. So I'm assuming they're. This sends it to the graveyard, yeah? No, it sends it back to the deck. So I'm assuming it might be Ukulele. Got it. So Ukulele is really good because they're probably going to send either Vega or Deneb to the grave. Because by doing that, they could just make Altair on their hand live, which is pretty good, actually. We're going to use this. Yo, Bingo, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I appreciate you for asking. Voice is definitely feeling a little bit better since I've been doing some like steaming, using like humidifiers and steam, like actual steam. It does wonders for your voice actually. How are you doing today? Currently using the Phantom Knights 2 cards off for being done, then back to saving them again for when Brave cards. Do we have an ETA when the Brave cards are coming in? Like, do we know when that's coming? I mean, we could try to get Gaia off running, maybe. I'm assuming that this might be oh, it's an Alpha Nova. Yeah, that's effective, all right. That is definitely effective there, my guy. We will set 2 and then pass turn. Messing with you? Is it just bricking now? Is that what's happening? Not sure, but in a data leak. Hopefully we get some more information soon. Doing good. Glad to hear it, Bingo. Glad to hear it. So in response to Altair's activation, we're going to try to chalice and negate it. Yeah, I kind of expected to see a Skybridge or something like that. Die Squishy. I have 99.99 gems. I'm not sure what to get, what to advise. First off, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing well. It really depends, honestly. Like, what type of player are you? Like, do you like control-based decks? Do you like OTK decks, like, you know, win in one turn? Like, what's your play style? You also try Honey Tea. Supposedly it helps with all throat and voice-related issues. Oh, don't worry. I've been using Honey too. I've been using Honey as well, and like a few other things too. Pretty much anything I can, I will use. Let's see. So they're trying to use Vega. I guess we can also supposedly negate that. Suppose you're all over the place. I mean, one of the decks you probably could build as being the Gaia deck. That's the one I'm playing right now. It's very explosive. It can sometimes drop monsters with like 5,200 attack and also have quick destruction effects. It's fun. That's one thing that it would be pretty easy to put together. You could also go for... I mean, also, I believe it was 2 boxes ago. Burning Abyss is actually really good right now, so you might have a good time using Burning Abyss. Like, it's a rank 3 spamming deck that has a lot of graveyard triggers. It's really good. After game, you show me the deck, and I'll see if I already have the cards. Sounds good. Oh, shit, Monster Reborn. Dang, that's it. They got it. 5,100 points of damage. That's it. Does anybody use Scud? I don't use Scud. I don't even have Scud unlocked. Like, the requirements to getting Scud when he first was dropped, I'm like, nah, too much for me. Sharp J, GG, good game, dude. Good game. Good OTK, by the way. I mean, I thought we were gonna actually have something. If I lived one more turn, we could have used Dragon's Mirror. But, you know, it is what it is. GG. But here's the deck, Die Squishy. It's on the right-hand side. One of the abilities that makes it really good is just the Dragon Knight's Path. You may have to farm for this skill. I'm not too sure if you do. But it just adds so much consistency to the deck. But here is basically the list. If you're on mobile, I'd recommend take a screenshot just so you have it right then and there. First, I think Phantom Knights are the better to get the Burning Abyss deck right now. In Duel Links, maybe. I'm actually going to switch over to Burning Abyss because it's a fun deck to play. Honestly, you can go with a Burning Abyss Burning Abyss, whatever hybrid, depending on what it is. We'll drop into it. But about true Burning Abyss, basically countering Burning Abyss, fair enough. Yeah, I haven't really looked at some of the more recent Burning Abyss lists, so it's been a little bit. But yeah, Die Squishy, if you want to drop in, we can definitely get you a game going on. We'll go with Sparkle. Because I believe they were waiting beforehand. And then if Flower Boy is still there, we can definitely drop a game with Flower Boy. But yeah, I kind of feel you, Die Squishy. I'm a little bit all over the place too in terms of my play style. I generally fall more into like the OTK aggressive type of builds. Just because like that's just how I have to play the game. I'm not really a huge control player. I guess Sparkle may be AFK. So we could try dropping a Flower Boy a duel. Burning Abyss would go with rank. Oh yeah, it's such a fun game. It is. I'm sorry, it's such a fun deck to play. Like we actually just recently got Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal, which definitely opens up some plays for sure. And if I really wanted to, I can always go for like the box and try to farm for some of the what is it? The Phantom Knight stuff. Not this one actually. Y'all have a good one. Yo, Sharp J Hawk, thank you so much for the duels. I appreciate you in the follow. You have a great rest of your night, my friend. I appreciate you. But yeah, Die Squishy, if you want to jump in, the room code should be right here. To play, not to duel. What? Yeah, no worries. Take your time, Squishy. We have a little bit more time left. So I said, I'm out. I don't want to play against that. If I want to. Oh, gotcha. I understand now. My apologies. I thought you were saying you were gone for the night. No, I get you. Still got your account for Duel Links, dude. That's Pog. Considering Master Duel came out like, what, 4-ish months ago? I feel that. Yeah, I mean, I feel like depending on where you are in the ranked ladder, that you're going to be seeing a lot of stuff like that. Because honestly, again, this is, what, like tier 2 or something like that? I guess we can always drop to something else differently. Actually, no, we're gonna go with one of my personal favorite decks. It's very much a casual deck now these days, but it's still one of my favorite decks to play just because it's such a fun time. And it's kind of impressive too. Like, this is probably the most control I get to in Yu-Gi-Oh! Basically being Ancient Gears. Because as long as it's like during my turn and like the battle phase is live, like I'm good. We are good. So we'll throw up Burning Abyss for a little bit. I'm actually glad to hear you still have your account, Dan. Like, I've known some people who like just uninstall the game and just don't get access to it. Because again, Duel Links has been out for like 5 years, so losing an account of like 5 years of age, yeah, that could be a little bit of a just a hit for sure. I mean, I did try dueling Flower Boy, but they jumped table, so yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that. I think Sparkle may just be AFK, which is fine. You okay? We're need to hydrate. You got it. I have a lot of water, apparently. So let's go. Yo, Jester George. We were actually just talking about you low key earlier today, dude. Gotta give a shout out for Jester George. If you also want to check out another awesome dueling streamer, definitely go check out Jester George. They do stream Duel Links every now and then. They do a lot of awesome fun decks. Like, they main frogs. Like, how can you not love that? Maining frogs is so cool. How you do? I'm doing okay. I appreciate for asking, man. Voice is feeling a little bit better, which is always nice. But aside from that, nothing too different. How are you doing this morning, my dude? Oh, what did I do? Dude, you were talking smack about SSX Tricky. No, I'm just kidding. We were just talking about like other dueling streamers at that point. I threw up your name as well. Because again, one of the coolest dueling streamers who mains frogs. It's so good. It's so good. Like some of the plays you pull off with frogs, I'm like, dude, this is like 9,000 IQ brain. It's so good. Because I think you're probably the only person I know who actually plays frogs. And does it well, I should say that. Do I need to be on my PC or to be on mobile? You should be able to do either or. As long as yours is updated, you should be able to do either or, honestly. Does it give you an issue or something? Says it's on a different version. Let me check for an update. Actually, I wonder if that might be my issue. Let me try doing this really quick. Because we started the stream before maybe an update had happened. So let me see if I need to be the one who updates.
Yugioh Duel Links.
Yeah, because we might have to be the ones who have to update. Maybe. What do I main? Currently, I'm maining Burning Abyss. I haven't dueled in years, so I'm rusty. Off fair enough. I mean, I duel sometimes. Like, I play this game like once a week, if that makes any difference. But yeah, currently Jester George. I main Burning Abyss, but I also play just a plethora of other decks. Let me try on PC. Sounds good. Sounds good, Dice Squishy. Jester, let me show you, while we're waiting, let me show you what I currently main Like if I'm playing ranked, I'm playing Burning Abyss, which is one of my personal favorite decks of all time in both TCG and Duel Links. Just because like the utilization of rank 3s and level 3s is just so cool. And the art is very, very, very like Magic the Gathering kind of, which is always fun. And there's so many graveyard triggers, so it's a lot of fun to play. Dual exposure. You target 2 level 6 monsters. Oh, it's for like ciphers. Gotcha, gotcha. Still says I cannot enter. Let me try. I already read that. I really like the representative cards for the deck list. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I actually didn't realize that was a thing until like earlier today. But then again, I haven't really changed my decks in quite some time, so it is pretty nice. Like you get to see like, you know, Crowler using, you know, of course, Ancient Gears, so good. Seems like has it changed? Like, did you pull anything good, Dan, or was it something that was a big oof? Like, did you pull anything good? Hopefully you pulled something good. I guess you just have to open up the deck, which is nice. You're in, yo, let's go. Yeah, there's still a ton of decks I want to update. Like, I definitely want to update Red Eyes at some point, too, because Red Eyes got a lot of support in recent years. And I think I didn't, like, the last time I've actually upgraded or, like, changed Red Eyes was, like, back in, like, 2018 or 19? 2019, actually, yeah. It was, like, it was just a little bit before the pandemic actually happened. Pulled nothing I wanted. Yo, Yu-Gi-Oh! In a nutshell, let's go. I mean, if you actually do pull something that you wanted, like that's always the dream, but unfortunately it's just never the case, really. Like that's the problem with it, you know? How do I see what my name is in it? Let's see. Are you almost evil? Because it looks like yeah, you're almost evil. And I think you can check by going to like your settings or something. No. It's here. Yeah. Like where your friend icon thing is. I think this is actually what tells you like your names and stuff. Yeah. Up here. Like on Metallicaerox or whatever. Let's try it. Let's give it a go. Yo, I love the Joey icon, by the way. Joey icon is so good. Just read down that. Oh, it's all good, Dice Squishy. It's all good. The only thing that I care about is having fun. That's what I'm hoping for. He's so wholesome. Yo, Mako Tsunami, let's go. He's actually a pretty cool character. Is it Crystron's maybe? I'm not too sure. Mystic's Depths. Begin with Yumi. Interesting. I'm curious. Well, best of luck. Let's have a good go.
I set a card face down. Now is the perfect time. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect.
Let's see. Marks? Oh, for hire. Wow, I haven't seen that in forever. Let's see. So you can special summon one besides itself at first. Well, you control this monster. Interesting. I haven't seen for hires in ever. When your opponent, okay, so discard special summon, gain 5 for life points. When your opponent activates a spell or trap an effect, you can discard one fire and negate the activation. Interesting. That is actually pretty good. Does it destroy or just it just negates? Okay. So interesting. Let's see. How do we want to go about this? Because we didn't open up the best. Try that. Blah, 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 blah. So we're going to first start off by activating Ancient Gear Fortress. I gotta say, the art is actually pretty interesting on these guys. They have to discard a for hire, so they have one card in hand, possibly. This card actually can activate one Yumi. Doesn't really matter. When a Yumi gains, this card gets one, turning a bench monster you control into the end phase. Base of spell or charge cannot be destroyed at the start of the damage step of the water monster you control level 5 or battles. Destroy that monster's interesting. I'm assuming like that's supposed to be like utilized with like Kairyushin or whatever it's called, but still interesting. So we still don't know if they have an negate. So we're gonna try summoning Ancient Gear Wyvern. It resolves. Cool. Let's see. Monster. Provide my special summons and while you control this monster. Let's see. Okay. So this thing doesn't prevent it from floating, which is nice. Going for 4K in my face. Oh, we forgot to put up the cats. No, we can't do 4K, unfortunately. We can't do that. Even if I wanted to, we couldn't. Unfortunately, because we have like no spell or traps instructions. Supposedly. I didn't know it. What? I guess I have to force the activation on this now. I didn't. Oh, that's whatever. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to attack the little one, but it is what it is. That sucks. That sucks. Like, as I was doing this, and it just auto chose this one. It is what it is. But this will actually let me know. Do they have a? Oh wait, they can just use their trap card now too, can't they? I think so, right? Yep. Oh, that kind of sucks. Misplayed.
I caught you right in my net.
You sure did, Mako. You sure did. I kind of messed up that too, but that's fine. Pass turn. Because unfortunately, like with this deck, like it relies on a few key cards, and we didn't really draw all the key cards we really wanted. That's okay. That's Yu-Gi-Oh! In a nutshell, right? That's Yu-Gi-Oh! In a nutshell. How did my trap not kill you? The reason why is that my Ancient Gear Fortress, the turn that my Ancient Gears are normal summoned or special summoned, they cannot be targeted by card effects or destroyed by card effects. So because I summoned that card on that turn, it was preventing it from being destroyed during that turn from your card effect. That's basically how it happened. Did you summon another one? Oh, you did. Yeah. So in this card's number, you can get 5 life points. Okay, so they're going to get some more life points. And this one's going to trigger Dawn Pod. Okay, so I get that now. So you can target one face-up card of the field and destroy it. So they destroyed already our face-up card, which is fine. Dyna hire for hire. This card, you can bench numbers from your up to the number for hires you control. Once per turn, monsters your opponent control cannot target monsters except for this one. Okay. Interesting. Can I use Christian? We're not, like it. It's not Christian, it's for hire. So far, anyway. I haven't seen any Christian support. So we're not dead yet. So we're gonna be taking what, 500? I mean, if I could draw into Gear Town, we can do something. But for now, it's not looking too pretty. Though I don't have to worry about any negates because, again, they have no fire to discard. Double Cyclone. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. That's actually very good. That's actually game changing potentially. I mean, I'm not too happy with the give up, but it is what it is. So we're gonna use Double Cyclone to destroy both our Fortress and Sea Salt attack. I don't remember how to play this deck. It's fine. It's fine. I guess that's just like Yu-Gi-Oh! In a nutshell too. Like when you don't play for a while, you have to like kind of like pick it back up as you play. Because like again, I can tell I probably made a few misplays when I was playing Satellars, but it just happens. I haven't played Satellars in forever, so it just happens. Yeah, Steve's Stealth is happening, so I'm assuming that's going to protect it from being destroyed. Gear Town or Gear Fortress is still destroyed, and that's the most important thing. So now we could start, you know, summoning up some big creatures, which is good. Because we kind of need to do that. Unfortunately, we can only target this one for an attack, I believe. Which kind of sucks. Because we have to attack this one, yeah? Yeah, we have to attack that one. So go to combat, swing gear reactor's gonna trigger, preventing him from using that. Reactor's gonna trigger. It doesn't really matter because they're not gonna get destroyed anyway. Yeah, honestly, I probably should have set that card, but it's fine.
Get ready. It's my turn. I shall draw. My monster's effect.
Honestly, just protecting the Donpa is kind of
I'll show you no mercy.
fun. It's great. It's great.
The monster.
Let's see. There's special summoning
My
beats.
monster's effect
Special summon one from your hand except for itself. This special summon to your hand while you control this card. You can add a fur. Okay, so it's like the Stratos. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, not unfortunately, you got this one. I just didn't really open up with a lot of variety, unfortunately.
Time to battle.
GG.
There's a storm coming for you.
I love how you use Donpa first. Classic. Yo, George, dude, thank you for the tier 1 for 4 months with Prime. Yo, quick dab. I'm not a dab professional, but I can try it. How do that? Yo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. We get an applause for Jester George. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Such a wholesome individual. You try to put that deck. All right, sounds good. We can go for a little bit longer tonight. I'm gonna keep using Ancient Gears because I feel obligated to, because I just love the deck so much. Though it is very, very out of date. Do I want to see if there's anything I want to like switch it up with since it's been forever? Is there anything new recently? I mean, Monster Reborn kind of sounds pretty good, so maybe we could throw in Monster Reborn. Tretch. Now we actually have a few traps anyway, so not much. I don't think there's actually a whole lot I want to. Let's see. We actually do have a Black Rose too, which is kind of neat. But yeah, I still definitely want to check out the new Black Rose support. Anybody give you a duel without a water type? I mean, I've tried Flower Boy, but it didn't work out. Did you get a Steam Deck? I did. It's actually really cool. There's a lot of things I want to do with it though, but I need a green screen for the time being. But I don't have a green screen in the room of the laundry room because we're still in our laundry room. But I mean, I could do things like this.
Emotional, damn it.
So good. Like when something happens, confetti, it's great. There's a lot of things I want to do. I'll try this one. This one looks cool. I mean, you're playing as Odeon. Odeon has a lot of fun decks you could just jump into and always have a good time with it. Oh, yo, so many bricks. This is painful. Thank goodness we have the cats to numb the pain. You also have 3 back rows. Interesting. If anybody wants to join and give Flower Boy a duel, they're more than welcome to. Oh, this is so bad. You know what? Blind MST. Let's go. Give me the one in the middle. Give me the one in the middle. Paleozoic, you have to be almost evil to play that. Just kidding. Get it? Because it's... Get it? Do you get it? Because it's their username. Their username is almost evil. It's funny. It's fun.
Falling into my trap. You just don't realize. Draw.
Everything is set up a button that opens all the parameters I need. Right? It's so good. Like I have little buttons for everything. Like, you know, to pull up the music I use, to record things, the full face thing, which I kind of stole from you a little bit, but I don't have like the whole, you know, negative, like, no, the black and white and just like looking like I'm crying, like, because like the whole when you've been told that you're fine but you're really not fine sort of thing. Like, that's a cool thing with it. Like, you're only limited to how much you can think up with it. It's great. Chain reaction. Oh, this is a fun deck too. Your opponent loses 200 time every time you activate a trap card. Yo, I guess we're playing against Burn. Let's go. But also like I like how you can also change, like have multiple, like, you know, like panels. So you can like have one, like, you know, all for like soundboard stuff, all for scenes. Like I kind of wish I actually got like the bigger one, so I have more keys on one, but it's still fine. Let's see. So we're not going to do anything really on that one. Oh, come on. Why are we breaking so bad? Yeah, we're breaking pretty bad right now. I mean, I'm assuming they're just going to respawn and, like, you know, use this card if anything. Yo, what the room code? Yo, welcome. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Here's the room code for you. You can also just do !room and you're good to go. I'm just in here to play bricks. How are you doing tonight, Breezen? Definitely need more fun things with it. There's so many things you could do with it too. It, like, what's really cool, Jester, I'm pretty sure you probably already realized it, that there's a ton of like free YouTube green screen videos you can use and just like chroma key them, and it's great because, like, you know, like when you're like me and playing with, you know, bricks, this is how I feel internally. But I'm doing a great job of holding it in. We're doing a great job of holding it in. That's 22, so we're gonna be at what, 16? That's fine. That's fine for now. I just need to draw like maybe a Gear Town or something. That'd be good. Yeah, ask and you shall receive. Let's go. All right, so I just need to start specifically stating what I need, and we'll draw what we need. So we're gonna try to activate Gear Town, see if it works. See if it works. Oh no. I don't think it'll actually work either, because I think bad aim. I think Gear Town has to be on the field and resolve first. Before, because like if you're breaking into a chain, I think it's gonna prevent it from actually triggering because it misses the timing. Oh! That wasn't my card. Huh. Well, shucks, fam. That's actually pretty good. All right, so double Cyclone. So we're going to try doing this again. Now Gear Town's going to trigger, which is nice. Once per chain, trap is activated. Cool, 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 cool. So we're going to summon Ancient Gear, Reactor Dragon. Big 3,000 beater. So good. Let's see. When this card is a factor, another will be destroyed by battle or find a card fact and set the grave. You can send this card to the grave. Send it to the grave. Swallow trap instead. Go to combat. Swing. Okay, got a Skittle. Have a nice stream. All right, no worries, dude. I appreciate for dropping it again. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. That means a lot to me, dude. You're an amazing individual. Definitely go give Jester George a follow if you like Duel Links content along with other awesome games. And I hope you have a great rest of your day at work, my dude. So please don't do it without trap or water. I mean, I can say I won't. I'll use some traps, but I won't use any water. So I don't have any even water decks anywhere to begin with. All right, so they're sending 2 cards face down. This card is summoned by the. So if they have another Paleozoic Canadia, that'd be kind of bad. Try monster versus Ancient Gear. This guy is so screwed. I mean, you would imagine. So by the way, Carl from management, I put in my report. That was actually taking care of. Steve from accounting is lying. Hope you're doing well, my dude. Shipment to go to defense. It's all good. It's all good. We'll see how well it goes, though, man. We'll see how well it goes. We're gonna use Ancient Gear Wyvern's effect, hopefully. I mean, it's only gonna take 1 Paleozoic Candidia or something to stop me from actually going off. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So I'm gonna face someone else. That becomes half. Oh, okay. I can deal with that. I mean, chain reaction is gonna hurt, you know, but you know that's fine. Sure. Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon can lose half of its attack. That's fine. There it is. There it is. That's the thing. It's gonna summon it from the grave. Okay, so it's not another copy. We're good. We're fine. Odeon, you do your thing, man. You do your thing. That's fine. All right, so we're gonna play our Ancient Gear Fortress. Get him, Crowler. We're gonna go to combat. Yes, we are gonna go to combat potentially. Swing at this one first. Order doesn't really matter too much. Use Ancient Gear Reacting Dragon's effect. We're gonna destroy my copy of Ancient Gear Fortress Dragon, so we could summon it. Let's go. And then this dragon's gonna be like, yo, let's go to town. And then Ancient Gear Reactor's like, yo, let's pop. We poppin'. Mirror Wall. Oh, thank God. Thank God, thank God. Otherwise, Mirror Wall would have been pretty bad because it would put it down to 750. But Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon's like, nah. Wait, so explain why I can't use my trap? I got you. So let me pull up the deck really quick, because this is the most oppressive thing about this card. So Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon, when it attacks, if this card attacks, your opponent's spell, traps, and monster effects cannot be activated until the end of the damage step. And at the end of the damage step, this card attacked, you can destroy one spell or trap. So basically what that means, if... Actually, no, it's pretty self-explanatory. If you're playing any heavy back row deck, you're not going to have a good time, unfortunately. You're just not. It's pretty bad. Oh, but I love the deck. It's such a fun deck. So, yeah, basically, if I make it to the battle phase, basically, with Ancient Gears, it's kind of our time to shine. We try one more? Yeah, we could definitely try one more. For sure, Die Squishy. And Carl from Management or Breezen, if you're still in you're more than welcome to join into the room. Again, the room code is going to be 441351. So you said, I don't know how to counter it. Fair enough. Yo, Dylan, quick, or DIY to clicks. I don't know how to say that. I'm butchering it to hell. Sorry about that, but welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Hope you are doing well. That pun grinded my gears. So good, I love it. But yeah, I can switch decks for you. Also, this is a funny deck, so it'd like to be fun for you, lols. Nah, I got you. Dylan works fine. I didn't know if it was actually Dylan. That was actually a shot in the dark, but I'm glad to hear that it's DW. Dylan, DW works. Okay, we'll go with DW. Hope you're having a good night so far. What's a deck I haven't used in forever? What's a deck I've been using forever? Harpies? Oh, that'd be pretty bad. That'd be pretty bad. I kind of want to do it, actually. Noble Knights. Yeah, we could play with Noble Knights. Noble Knights has kind of been dead for a long time, so we'll go with Noble Knights. Wait, I want to fight somebody. Yeah, we have plenty of people. Flower Boy, if you want, I could try giving you a duel after Almost Evil, if you want. This deck really works, but it's funny. I mean, that's all that matters. Like, it being funny is great. Like, honestly, I pretty much play decks that I enjoy. I don't care if they're good or not. Again, that's just how I play. Like, I've never even once tried playing Thunder Dragon just because it looked all over the place. You know, that's just me personally. Yo, it's Pegasus. I already love it. Let's go. I mean, we actually kind of opened up pretty decent. We can summon Merlin. We can use Merlin's effect. We're gonna go with Medrot. So I think I actually built this deck like after its prime. Like after balance got high, I think that's like when I started playing it really. There you go, Flower. You got Dylan backing you up. Thank you for that, Dylan. I do appreciate you, by the way. We're gonna pop our Gallatin. Gallatin's gonna trigger. We're gonna drop it to Boars. Boars like, yo, you want quips? I'm like, yes, I want quips. Gwen. We'll go with. Yeah, we should be fine with one of these. As long as we get one of them, we're good. We're good. I like a lot of combo wombo decks. You probably already kind of figured that out from playing against me, Die Squishy. We're gonna go with Noble Arms of Destiny. Give it to Medrot. We're almost done here, I promise. Summon Sacred Nard, King of Artorias, with our two boys. King Arthur would be proud of us, right? Definitely would be proud of us. I'm trying to read them all like you lost me at Merlin. Oh, my bad. Basically, Merlin, you can sacrifice him to summon any Noble Knight from your deck. And then you summon Medrot, and that's kind of like where things pop off. Sorry. Yeah, like, as funny as I made a joke about how I didn't read Fallen Sparks' Illusion Apprentice Magician, yeah, these entire archetype has nothing but paragraphs after paragraphs. Temple the Mind's Eye. Any battle damage a player takes becomes 1,000. I've never even seen this card. That is interesting. So, Honestly, I kind of want to see where this deck is going. Interesting. Oh, it's like a Neospatian glow like it's like attacking directly is the priority. So you could just be able to like kind of like do extra damage or something like that. So, I mean, I guess with glow moss it makes sense because you attack directly instead of 300, you're doing 1,000. So that's very interesting. Honestly, I gotta say, like I really do like that. So let me get some more cards rolling. Yeah, I actually want to see where this goes. So I will totally give you a shot. We'll see how this goes. Glow moss is coming straight for us. I'm terrified. Wait, I get to draw the card? Your opponent draws one card. Yo, dude, thank you for the the Merlin. Let's go. But again, I'm a man of my word. I will give you an extra. I'll give you another turn or two. If you keep giving me cards, like, you know, we have a good relationship here right now. I like that. Just fill your boards. All right. I'll fill it up more next turn. Glowmoss, what you doing? Glowmoss, can I draw into a trap, maybe? We actually haven't drawn into like a lot of traps, so it could be it's a trap. Let's go. I'm playing Galaxy just because the animation. Honestly, I don't blame you. The animations do look pretty cool. And the thing is, like with Galaxies, you have access to rank 8s and rank 4. Some of the best succeeds in the game for sure. I've been meaning to look into building Galaxies, but it just hasn't been the time. Squishy, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome to the Metal community. We are glad to have you here. Yeah, that's fine. Well, we're just not going to do anything. Again, I kind of want to see where he's going with this. This is, to me, this is very interesting. I am very intrigued. But here you go. I will give you a full board. I will give you a four full board, Squishy. Give him another sword because he already doesn't have his hand sold already currently. Gonna take the face downs, then you will know. Is it Marshmallow? Please tell me it's Marshmallow. Is it Marshmallow?
I attack with a monster.
Or is it a Wall of Disruption, maybe? We'll see. We'll see what happens in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Suspense is killing me. I can feel it. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, what is this? Warm Worm. This card is destroys in the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck to the grave. Interesting. Is it blasting the ruin? No, I mean, there might be blasting in the ruins. I don't know. I'm kind of curious.
My turn. Draw.
I'm kind of curious now at this point. I'm still chilling at 4,000 life points. It's a deck out deck. I mean, it could be. I mean, the fact that I've seen Glow Moss is still pretty cool. RE2 is so good so far. Dude, Resident Evil 2 Remake is amazing. I'm glad that you're enjoying it, Deli. And especially on the PS5, it's probably smoother and just more visually appealing than ever. I mean, I did like Resident Evil 2 Remake a lot, Deli, but I actually preferred the third one just a little bit more. Just like a smidge more. But they're still both very, very good. ATM is the one who praises it to the ends of the earth. Let's see. They're about to end their turn. No, it's fine. I've heard from most. Yeah, exactly. It's funny because Resident Evil 3 is a little bit more linear, and that one's a little bit more like, you know, all over the place, look around different places. You go a lot more places. I guess I just like the linearity of it all, you know? That's just me personally as a player. Summon a big dude. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna be a little bit more optimal and actually summon, you know, another Artorias form. Do you plan on playing Resident Evil 3 as well, or is it just gonna be 2 you're gonna be doing today? Yo, we're good. All right. I plan on playing every Resident Evil main title. Dude, same. That's why I've been working on 5, 6, 7, and then Village. So, yeah, we could just select 1 of 3 cards to destroy. technically it doesn't even matter to do that one. I own them all. Same, dude. Same. I also need to pick up the Revelations titles, because apparently ATM's like, they're good, I swear. And you know ATM, he doesn't make recommendations lightly. What are the guys you summon like here? What do they do? Well, I'm showing you what they do. This one pops spells, traps, and this one pops monsters. They're pretty good. They have walls of text. This one floats, which is kind of nice. So if he gets destroyed, he summons another one. This dude is just, he's just here. He's gaming. He's gaming. I'm curious. We're gonna start swinging now. By only of RE Rev 1. Fair enough. Would you recommend Revelations 1? Yes. I'll have to look into it. I only need to pick up Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2, and then I'm pretty much set on the collection. Hero Shadow Scout. Your opponent draws 3 cards. Both of them look to discard any spells among them. Played on the 3DS. Can't do it, man. It's made for that console. I'll probably still get the PS4 one. Honestly. Because, like, you know, it's a little bit more inconvenient to get things on my 3DS now. And I'm kind of like, yo, let's get the full collection on the PS4. Juniper Bloodwolf 232. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Metal community. We are glad to have you here. Hope you're having a wonderful night. What is your favorite deck to currently play in Duel Links? But no, Resident Evil's fun. It's definitely a fun game for sure. Very fun series. Select Super Rush Headlong. Select target one face of monster you control and declare that attribute. That target battles an opponent's monster. Destroy that at the start of the damage step. That is actually kind of cool. I actually kind of like that. I need to discard 2 cards. You got it. We'll discard until the Noble Knights once needed once again. And yeah, we're kind of full. But we already have like all the spells we need in the graveyard. So Glory of the Noble Knights kind of not needed. Tomorrow, are we doing Paper Mario? No, we're not doing Paper Mario tomorrow, Flower Boy. Tomorrow, we're going to be streaming Marvel Spider-Man for the PS5 Remastered, which I think we should be able to finish off that game tomorrow, which will be exciting. And then after we finish off that game, we're going to be jumping into Resident Evil 7, because it was a community challenge goal that we killed. Paper Mario's going to be on Friday, Flower Boy. Oh, no. I mean, Wall Disruption wouldn't have been done much anyway. When this card is attacked or attacks. I have 1 card left in deck. Can I cheat out that card with Merlin? No, it's not a Noble Knights card. Okay, so it's not a Noble Knights monster, but no, it's fine. It's fine. We'll go for the W now. We got to get rid of Glowmoss. I'm sorry. Glowmoss has put in a lot of work. This is going to put them at 13 or 100 points of damage. No, actually, because this makes it 1,000 instead. Interesting. Yeah, I forgot about that field spell because I've never seen this card before. So yeah, that's fine. I got to discard a card. I'll give you another Merlin to the grave. But that's interesting. So we still have 1 material attached to this card, so we're kind of good. If they do set something down, we can use Arthur for Dividor. You win. Let's see. Yo, let's go. Yo, let's go. I don't even care. This is funny. Yo, bring it, bring it. I'm going to take a guess that it's probably I think it's a trap. I think we're going to draw to a trap card. Yo, Karma Cut. Let's go. Oh, that's fine. GG. That's actually hilarious. Oh, there you go. I love it. That was good. That was good. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of like stall decks, but like when they're that well crafted, chef's kiss. Love it. Absolutely great. But internally, it's it's more like it's more emotional damage. That's fine. There are plenty of duelists in there, Flower Boy. You're more than welcome to jump into one of the rooms. I mean, no, it's fine. Let's see. Dylan, let's have a good game. Best of luck, my dude. Unfortunately, we didn't really draw a whole lot of good things, so we're just going to try our best and hope for the best. Let's see. So remembering how to play this deck, we're going to go for these ones. Ugh, stinky. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this. Pass turn. Let's have fun. Let's go.
I draw. I set a monster.
Interesting. Oh, they're about to end their turn. That is really interesting. Kind of curious to see where this goes. Draw. Ooh, that is good. That is really, really good. Brick. I was about to say, I was wondering if that was the case. Don't like Pegasus? Is there a reason? Is there a reason you don't like Pegasus? Because, I mean, the character shouldn't really make a whole lot of difference in a sense of, like, what they're playing, if that makes sense. We're going to pop this because we can. Oh, it's Infernities! Wow, I forgot. I haven't seen Inferni since Landstrike dropping in here. That's amazing. It's kind of cool seeing these decks coming back from the past. It's so good. Because, yeah, I mean, with Infernities, they kind of have to be... They have to, like, be on point, right? Otherwise, if you have, like, you know, if you don't have, like, the right combo pieces, like launch and stuff like that, you're kind of dead, if I remember correctly. I guess we can go with Merlin. Use Merlin's effect. Let's see. He's at 22. So can I summon something with 18? I can. Seriously, though, I have 999. I mean, honestly, like, a fun deck they could probably build pretty cheap, though, Die Squishy, would be Gaia, the Magical Dragons. I believe there's a few, like, you could buy 2 of the structure decks and be nearly good. Plus, you know, like, putting in, like, $5 or something if you wanted to. We'll give you another shot again, Dylan, just in case you did brick. Let me actually double check here since he dropped out for a quick sec. I mean, honestly, I like to build a lot of the structure decks just because they're pretty easy to build and consistent. Satellars are actually kind of fun, very control-like. Wish I could show you all the cards I have. Then that would be a very long discussion. DDDs are actually really good. This is a very fun deck. It's very combo wombo, and it definitely has a lot of plays, but it's a very fun deck. I have built it. It's just I haven't even gotten to the point of actually trying to put it together. Blue Eyes would work as well. Probably a couple thousand this game. Blue Eyes could be a pretty fun, easy build to build. It's a very straightforward deck if I remember correctly. And it's also pretty easy to build too. But I feel you. I've had this account since 2018, and we've been streaming this like almost every week for the entire time. And I've even played it, of course, off stream. So, like, I have a lot of cards too. It's just like trying to figure out like what strategies you want to play, and then just go from there. We're going first. I think that's actually kind of good for us because Infernities, I don't think likes playing second. Oh, but unfortunately, we're not doing too good right now. You do have that. Blue Eyes would be a pretty fun strategy then if you want to go for that one. So let's go with Boars. We'll go with this one. Does it keep coming and showing? Yo, that sounds like a plan to me. I typically stream Duel Links every Sundays, but today we're doing Monday because I had to push off yesterday. But yeah, we definitely play pretty much Duel Links almost every Sunday. You're more than welcome to. Plus, another thing as well, we do have a Discord that you can join if you want to. We do have a Yu-Gi-Oh section where we have people talk about Master Duel and Duel Links in general if you want to join and get discussion there too. Problem is I don't know how to play all these decks. It takes time. It takes time. Because, like, again, like, you need to, like, learn how to play certain decks and be able to, like, know all the key pieces, combo pieces, and how to react to things. No dual monsters allowed? I mean, that's pushing a little bit. Interesting. I guess we're gonna summon use until the noble arms are needed once again. Be able to draw basically a card. I mean, at least we're getting rid of it now, so that's fine. That is totally fine with me. Give me not Medrod. That's fine, I guess. That's fine. Let's see. Because I don't like the background. That's like one thing I don't like, especially since they're playing Infernities. sharing screen in Discord if you want to take a look. I'll have to do that at some point later. Maybe not tonight. Let's see. Why did I clip that? I don't know why I did that. 'Cause I mean, yeah, like, because looking at, like, you know, thousands of cards, like, it won't really kind of help me kind of like figure out like what kind of decks you like to play. That makes sense, because there's just so much things out there, right? But I mean, it could help, like, you know, in a sense. I might be able to take a quick look and see what we can look into, but I won't be able to do it for too long, unfortunately. I guess I can always go into this. We'll drop into that. I mean, I suppose we can always go into a Sacred King. That's only gets rid of Moss, though, which is fine. So something. Let's see. We can drop. I mean, he floats, so that's actually kind of good. Have the deck Mason with any of that, maybe that help. Yeah, I can definitely take. I'll jump into the Discord shortly and take a look. Yo, I love that emo present. The artist did a great job. Like, I'm like, hey, do you know the Monk S thing? Can you put my avatar? But just with that, like, I got you. I'm like, yo, let's go. We're gonna go with Gallatin, Arf, and we'll go with this one. We could have used the Caliburn for the 500 life points boost, but it's fine. So these are gonna all come back, which is good. I don't believe any of the like these have like a floating effect, so we're gonna go for the middle one first. Oh, a barrier! Crap, that'd have been. I mean, that's actually kind of a good hit. We're just gonna go for the attack. I don't know if this could be anything else we have to worry about. Let's do that. Yo, Karibo, I love it. It's so good. It's a classic card, but also the fact that it kind of like gets rid of your hand is also good too. Because again, it's just getting rid of a card and protecting yourself from taking life point damage. I like it. Burning Inferno, what does your ability do again? You use on your second turn, discard up to 2 cards from your hand, then send an equal number of burning monster from your deck to the graveyard. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. So good. Because it puts us in a bad position because they could just like kind of choose what they want to put in the graveyard. Let's see. So, I mean, we can always pump the back row. I'm not too sure what this would really do. You attribute this card special summon to 2 beetles from your deck. That's actually pretty good. Probably good for launcher, and they have Archbeat in the grave as well. Okay. So I guess we're gonna start picking things off and see how well that works. First, starting off with the backer, just in case this could be something like a barrier, maybe. The Flute of Summoning Karibo. Yo, I freaking love this. Jaden would be proud. Same with the... Yo, even using the Winky Eye one. I love it. Let's go. Sacred Knight of Artorias. We're going to detach this one. We're going to pop the face down. It's another Wing Karibo? Yo. I love it. We are going to go with Dristan. Let's go with Dristan. And then we're going to swing at Wing Karibo, which is going to use its effect, which is kind of cool. No more battle damage.
What does fate have in store for me? It's my turn. I draw. I activate the continuous spell. Infernity.
There it is, Infernity Launcher. I had a feeling that was coming up, but we'll see how this goes. So they're probably going to be getting Launcher and a Beetle, because they could just tribute Beetle and summon more. And the Launcher, Archfiend just gives them a Surge, yeah? They don't have any Beetles, so that's going to be rough. So Coral Dragon, interesting. Is Beetle a tuner? It is a tuner. Oh, that's not going to be good. Yep, here come the plays. This is what I remember seeing from Infernity. Like when they really pop off, they really pop off. They really, really do.
I activate the continuous spell, Infernity Launcher. I'll play this.
start as Charge Warrior. You're gonna be able to draw a card. It's also, oh, it's not a tuner. I thought it was a tuner for some reason. Oh, Coral Dragon. Draw a card. This card can attack all special summoning your opponent's monster's control. There is it a synchro? Yes, it is. Yep, there it is. Assault Black Wing. And also Launcher still popping off. So let's see. This card cannot be shown by card effect. You can target one Blackwing monster in your graveyard. Doesn't matter. This card is synchro summon using only synchro summon monsters attacks. It gains 3,000 during damage step. Yeah, that's not good. And then Infernity launchers just keep on popping off. So this is like Infernity is what they do. Like Die Squishy, if you want a really like a combo wombo heavy deck, Infernities could be a fun one to build. Like it's pretty nutty what this deck can actually do. It's too complicated for me though. And the fact that this is not a once per turn is kind of insane. I mean, it does have the restriction you must have no cards in your hand to actually activate it, so it is what it is, but still it's pretty impressive to say the least.
My cards will not fail me.
You were a fool to challenge me.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't a fool. I just didn't know I was gonna get myself into. GG. That's pure goodness about how Infernities do pop off. That's amazing. GG. Well, unfortunately, that is the stream for me, though. I do got to dip out for the night. It's pretty close to midnight. I got a lot of things I got to do anyway. But Dylan, thank you for the game, man. I appreciate it. It kind of brought back some of the PTSD from Infernity days, so I appreciate you. And also, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Metal community. Glad to have you here. I've had nothing but fun on the stream, so thank you everybody for it. I really do appreciate it. Tomorrow we are going to be streaming again, but it's going to be not Duel Links because we only do it usually like a few times a week, but it's going to be more Spider-Man. I believe we're at the finale, which is awesome, so I'm looking forward to that. Metal Bonk. What did I do? What did I do that's so wrong? I'm just kidding. All right, so at this point, let's find a raid target. Who is currently streaming? Okay, we have Ron. So we're actually going to raid Ramen242. He's currently, he's a variety streamer as well, but he's also doing some like, you know, viewer interactive games. Not Duel Links per se, but still a really good individual nonetheless. Let's get it going. But again, Dylan, thank you for the follow. Juniper, thank you for the follow. Die Squishy, thank you for the follow. Gesture George, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 4 months, you amazing individual. Sharpie J Hawk, if you're still here, thank you for the follow as well. And Kid the Brawler, if you're still lurking, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 2 months with Prime. I appreciate you all. Everybody have a great rest of your night. Stay safe, stay safe, stay hydrated, and enjoy gaming. I'll talk to you guys later.